Đầu Alert, đầu Malphite, đầu Gem, đầu Lodger, đầu Nitrous Oxide, đầu Gordy, Bubble Soccer, đầu Cedrito, đầu Fisher Turkey, đầu Salvin, đầu Mini Monko, đầu Senu Gemini, đầu Catpool, đầu Celebi, đầu Frodo, đầu Seritin, which is stable, đầu Philip, đầu Kaki, whatever, đầu Contrafang, đầu AJ, đầu Attack Counter. In tomorrow, maybe. What name is it? Pick White Strike next one. I mean, I picked White Strike like pretty recently. I mean, I don't even remember, but was it in District? I don't remember, but yeah, within a few months from like currently, I have picked one White Strike. I think the situation there was like I have gotten all the easy hallways, and then my deck has literally no damage except one armament, and I'm running into 2 elites or something. So Wild Strike was in my deck, and then it killed Lagavulin. And then it was, of course, being a Wild Strike, so later on it got removed, but yeah, it was fine. It is positive rank 1, so that's usual, you know. If you're dying in deck 1, if you think you're dying in deck 1, or you have to compensate for too much for not picking the Wild Strike, and then you pick the Wild Strike. But inside Act 1 is positive. Same as Clash. Like Wild Strike and Clash is positive in Act 1. You know? Clash is probably slightly better in Act 2 compared to Wild Strike. But they're both bad. Floor 1, yeah, floor 1 no chance. I never. I need to transform 2 into something that kills me inside easy hallways for me to pick Wild Strike, I think. But you know, when you see the situation, you will know. So they don't need to ask really that kind of thing. Your situation is so freaking dire that you add a garbage cut. Just the usual thing, you know. Hello Turbo, any reality? Or Emion, or Hakulada, or Braska, Paradox Talk, or Bug, or Dido, or Neferis, or Buccaneer, Thomas Peterson, or Bauer, or Arconis, or Thousand Costume, or Amazon, or Ocho, or Zai, or Mindful Power, or Triforce. How much damage? I don't even know. Like last time I got to 18 HP on floor 3 or floor 4 or something, and my deck was still, you know, I was still skipping cuts. So if I think I would die, I'll pick the cut. I don't care how much damage I take on floor 1. Yeah. I need to think that I'm going to die before I pick the cut. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully I don't really get into a situation I have to pick Wild Strike. It would be quite sad. Yeah, transform to the most garbage ever with the 18 damage, and then now I pick a Wild Strike because my deck is terrible and everything sucks. It is Hexagon's Act though, and there's maximum 2 elites again, so I don't really see why I would not click the transform 2 button. The map is also relatively safe. But yeah, watch yourself. Yeah? If I transform into some most garbage ever and then also pick a Wild Strike and then I lose, I remember, yeah. Watch yourself. But it doesn't make sense to pick anything else here though. Just click transform 2 and then hopefully I don't Giga Brick. Into Hexagon's Act maximum 2 elites again. I've seen this Force 2 elites path fairly often recently, and it's not super comfy. I mean, that's fine. That's positive. Not like run winning, but also not run losing immediately. It's fine. Yeah, sure, cleave. Yeah, cleave. I mean, cleave is better than strike though. So if it transforms strike into cleave, I guess your deck improves. Cool. That's not strong enough. Usually you skip the shop, but there's no reason to go to this shop. So we just take 3-5 first and then see whether I can skip the shop or not. We decide on this floor. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then choose the path from here. Hopefully we can fight Bernie indeed. And at least we can get something extra out of the eye. And hopefully I don't die to Hexagons. But sure, start here. Holy Cliff. It's plus 3 anyway, so just upgrade Cliff. You couldn't... Oh yeah, I need to turn this off. I don't know whether that's good or not, but we have a Cliff plus. I didn't draw, but... If I don't draw it next turn, I can just block this guy's steal, you know? And I have a Cliff plus. Okay, I guess we're blocking. Should I take 3 or not? Exactly, bottom decking this is like so annoying because if I draw it, I always kill, yeah? So is it 1 out of 6? I need to take damage here, or I need to take a risk. So now I need to choose. Do I take a risk or do I take damage? So what is the bad hand next turn? It attacks 21, and then I will have a defense plus, probably. I could upgrade the strike and then play 3 block. It's like armor, strike, and then defend to open the strike here lethal. But yeah, bash is lethal, 2 strikes lethal. Armor plus 1 strike is lethal. The strike plus itself is lethal. Worst possible draw, because we can draw 4 defense alongside with it. Then I would need to take 11 because, you know, not playing the cliff plus is not going to work, yeah. It would work though if I... Yeah, the deck is 10 cards. It would actually work if I upgrade the strike and then take 1 here. I think I should take 1. Because if I don't draw the strike plus here, then I have strike plus next turn. Yeah, okay, I kill. But either way, if I draw like 3 blocks this turn, I can still play 3 blocks, yeah? If I draw 4 block cards here, I can still play for all the block cards. Because next turn I know for sure I will have a strike plus, and strike plus would be lethal with the 2 strike or the bash. So by taking the 1 there, I eliminate the absolute worst case this turn. Which is fine, because the draw the was already bad, so I don't really want it to snowball downwards, you know, but I still want to block. Okay, potion. That's the transform. Yeah, was right. Rampage here with the Hexagons. Yeah, no thanks. Skip. Holy Cleave. Okay, where the hell is the Cleave? Yeah, Cleave is coming next turn, which is already too late. Unless you want to take only 1 damage this turn, you armor the defense instead. You could just kill here and take 3, yeah? Or the other choice is taking 1, you armor the defense, play a defense, and then play a strike here to open it up for the Cleave range. Pendragon with the Prime Star, pitch a lot. If we bottom deck the clip again, though, everything will suck because I guess next time I have triple defense, but you know, the fight is not going to progress nicely if I do that. I'm just exciting with the fight with the sub is a lot. The thing about killing this immediately is that we take more damage right now, and it's not even necessarily progressing this so nicely, though, because the clip damage is just wasted anyway. So we get 9 damage on this now, but then suddenly we lose 8 damage on this later, because the clip will just be played. For everything with the Prime in 6 months, sure lord. We would never bottom deck exact cliff twice, right, in a row. That would never happen 1 hour 11 the first time, yeah. Oh, thank you. Holy cliff. And having a defense plus and redraw is also good against this guy usually. But yeah, that's fine. Like, we just kill him. So we do heal a little bit in these fights. Average go, we roll maximum go first floor, but then we roll minimum second floor, and suddenly now we have average. I need to think about this card. Elite is coming soon-ish. My deck is just on the transform too. I haven't added the card. So here's the server, so I can tag into upgrade maybe, and then we can claim that I have a big-ish damage card. And my deck does have 1 less attack than usual. I did transform 1 strike into an armament, so it's like the server so doesn't get too much in the way later. Into Hexagons, the server so is not like the worst thing of all time. It's okay. Or I can keep skipping. Keep skipping here. These fires are like kind of wasted. We upgrade armaments, but then nothing, and upgrading armaments not even that good in this kind of spot. So I guess I should ask myself whether I'm going to the shop or not, you know? Because if I'm going to the shop, maybe I probably should skip this. If I am playing with the intention to not go to the shop, then you know, you can carry around an Evo. I don't think that's a good idea, you know, with the opening cards being like this. Even though it's slightly positive from base deck, we have skipped like the first floor, and now you take an Evo and suddenly your deck is bad. Not fun or no, HP is a thing, but if your deck literally does not have enough output, and HP doesn't give you anything, you know, you want to know right now, you take 60. I'm telling you, taking 60 against a Nord, the Blood Pot doesn't heal you back that much. So you do need to have a deck that's like not going to totally collapse when you see a fight that, you know, your strike plus defense plus doesn't get you through like the single blue slaver. Not that so good though. It's not that bad. And then later on, it can be the thing that exhausts down. So if you never find a second win, but still have enough remove somehow, then Surfer Soul can be the thing that do it. It's not good though. It's way worse than second win at this job because while you're exhausting now essentially is scaling yourself. And when you're scaling yourself, you don't really want to spend the 2-cost attack to do it. You want to play a block cut. So the second queen does its job very nicely, but the Silver Soul is while you're exhausting now, you're taking damage. One more flaw and the shop potentially. And I guess if we take the Silver Soul and steal the shop, we could pay for remove. It's not the worst. So what if we do pay for just go into the shop and buy a remove? Because with the Silver Soul, of course, removing strike is still good, yeah? And then you can exhaust every other cut. Then how would that look like? We get 45, 75, that's the remove cost, and now you get like 1, 2, 3, 120. So you have 250, 250 chests, so you can maybe meet uncommon relic threshold next to. Otherwise, you could remove again and meet common relic threshold as well. If the chests go, oh, the shop is like slightly late. If the shop is literally second floor, then you don't have enough, yeah. But if the shop is after 2 or 3 fights or something, then you do. And if you buy a potion, you still have enough gold for common relic threshold next to. It's fine, right? It's fine, yeah. Okay. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the Hexagons either. Fine. Oh yeah, I'll go here. I do have Silver Soul to one-shot this though. And taking 10 extra here to just play the bash is a very kind of unreasonable. Of course, I could bottom deck this, and or I could also not draw this, and then they both attack, and then I'm just getting like Giga Punish, but not that likely. I think I triple defend. Yeah, because the trade-off is not 5, it's 10. Of course, the double attack, and of course, I bottom deck the thing. Very cool. At least I draw armaments though, so I only take 11, which is, you know. It's not even 11, yeah, it's only 8, so I still gain HP. Afterwards, I still gain HP because the other line will take 10 extra and it saves 8 this turn. So, you know, I'm still gaining HP even though I'm low rolling either way. Which is annoying, you know, but at least I play the line that you save HP, yeah. I'm still gaining +2, even though you see the head is like this. Yeah, imagine this is the defense, like, I mean, it can never be a defense and transform strike into it, but, you know, just imagine this is a defense instead. And we don't have a kill through here, they have too much HP, it's 24 and then... Next time I never attack, so of course the fight is over, but you know, that hurts a little bit. Holy cliff. Shockwave. Oh. Oh, that's a bit weird. Like, Shaw is literally next floor. Oh yeah, that here was 5 strike before John saw. It's true. It's 3 strike and then cliff armament, so it would have been the 5 strike ahead before the transform. But yeah, with the Silver Soul, like, any strike being stuck in the deck is bad. Yeah? Like, this is not positive long term, so let's just think, like, do we care about this short term power boost or not? Do I care about common relic threshold? Because yes, if I take this, I can walk into the shop and buy shop relic, common relic, and still remove, so we can maybe snowball off of that. Like we see a strong thing like Red Skull or Rary or, you know, something like that. 2 balls. We can start snowballing off that. Hexagons now I do have debuff, yeah, and then scaling damage is not quite there besides the debuff. Like maybe probably will have to screen if I have nothing else and I have armament screen, but that's not enough damage. Big deal, it is a public holiday, but like the 1st of January is a public holiday, but it's not super special besides that. The main New Year holiday is still, you know, like Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, whatever you want to call it. That's the more important holiday. it's fine. But I do want to see this shop, and I also do want to have the threshold. Why not? Rich. Nice server soul, very nice, amazing. Great card. 10 out of 10. Poor Nana enough girl, I'm rich enough. I mean, I wouldn't say this is being poor, but I wouldn't say this is being rich either, because if we are rich, we can of course buy some luxury things, you know, say Fiendfire Deep Breath or something, for example. And still remove, and maybe even buy the second win, and also of course buy the pellets, and of course if you have gold to spare, why not buy the blood vial, right? Just good. But yeah, I mean, this is on sale, it's already bought, and Dark is just removed, unless you tell me we keep the Dark because we can exhaust it with 2 different cards. Keeping the Dark and Hexagons is pretty fishy though, it'll probably cost me the Burning Elite to buy this pellets. Do I care about pellets? I mean, I don't. Speculative pellets on Ironclad, what does it really do? I don't have a single power. And way down the line to like the hard fight or something, with this kind of start, I sure hope that the hard fight, by the time we get to the hard fight, you can become broken. So just remove the down, and then do I buy Deep Breath or not? That's, I guess, it's the only real thing. I could buy the second win still, but that seems really weird with, you know, like the Fiendfire already here and the server soul is here. That kind of does a second win job. It's not so urgent to have sneak a second win into the deck to let her have a way to exhaust skill. We already have the way to exhaust skills eventually, even though it's not the good way. We do have a way, if you see a payoff, you can kill the actual boss with like the server soul exhausting this. So it's not too urgent. So it's not so urgent that I would pay 80 gold to greet the second win in my deck right now. That's not even good. Yeah, just remove the thing. Cause still remove cousin with the server soul, and then afterwards, it's not super clear. Upgrade is definitely Fiendfire now. And if we also have a Deep Breath, and Deep Breath upgrade into Fiendfire is like something, it's not too bad. It gives me 15 cards as well into Sentries. Yeah, buying the Deep Breath also gives me 15 kinds of Sentries. The Northfire is a slightly worse, but the Northfire right now we have Fear Pot, we have Shockwave, we have Fiendfire Plus. It is only 60 damage on demand. So we should not be scared of the Northfire at all. I think it's okay though. If I buy this, I do not have Threshold into Act 2, however. Because we have, yeah, say, here 60, 75, 90, 105, 105, 180. 180 right now we have 340 into early Act 2 shop. If I buy the Deep Breath, we no longer have even uncommon relic threshold unless the chest has go. We will still be able to buy common relic, shop relic, or of course remove, but the broken, giga broken things, the Death Branch for example, cannot buy anymore if I buy this Deep Breath. Deep Breath in the sense is the loop payoff. Yeah, 0 energy draw 2, it's quite good. If you have an actual loop payoff, like some dropkick Blood for Blood or something, you can do dropkick Deep Breath. It does already infinite, by the way. But you can sneak in another cheap damage in between, like 0 cost damage in between. And it does have some synergy with the Fiendfire. It is +1 hand size for 0 cost. Commit, no, it's not even a full commit. The Deep Breath Plus is just a good card. That's the thing. It is a good card. It is pretty expensive though, but we already have some of the ways to exhaust down here, so I'm not too, you know, unwilling to have this kind of thing on the deck. It's probably okay. Yeah, 15 cards going to Sentry is not really... It's actually kind of real, it's not a joke. That we have the 15 card threshold into Sentries. In 5 upgrade first, of course. And we say that we have 60 damage on demand, yeah? Well, I mean, looking at this hand, it's good. It's a good thing they have 60 damage on demand. You know, because we didn't draw either vulnerable on turn 1 and I cannot even spend 2 energy on damage. So do I fear pot now or not? because I think Fear Pot most likely will need to come down either way. Yeah, the way the Fear Pot doesn't come down is that the way this Fear Pot doesn't come down is I draw Bash next turn and then draw Fiend Fire on turn 3. So then we have like 68 damage here, 68, 74, and then +1. So we need to Bash into Cleave even. Yeah, next time we need to draw exactly Bash Cleave. Otherwise it doesn't even work. Yeah, I think we Fear Pot. I think we do Fear Pot. I haven't counted whether it's 3 damage matter or not because it could have waited. But yeah, like this draw, we definitely cannot hold the Fear Pot anyway. Yeah? Unless you want to take a hit turn 3, which I don't. I can defend, however, though. Next time we know for sure we kill. This is 60 damage. So we can defend Somersault. And that's better than playing Shockwave. I mean, playing Shockwave doesn't even kill next turn because you defend Somersault. Yeah? And take 6. Next turn is dead. Holy turnip, yeah, doesn't do anything. Power through, yeah, the second win. Instead, now I have a server, so and no second win. Interesting. I mean, it's still pick though, but you know, second win. It's the second win. The second win. Need to worry about Hexaghost at some point as well, though. And of course, like Burning Sanctuary here is not even so easy to deal with this relic bricking, yeah. Fire is good though. We have a lot of upgrades to make. Deep Breath upgrades is nice. Shockwave upgrades is needed before the Hexaghost probably. Armament upgrade is not the worst thing. It's not that good, but it's not the worst thing. I think we start with Deep Breath though. Of course, like Shockwave upgrade doesn't really perform here. And we might actually need to go this way if I'm worried about Hexaghost by this node, which is like, not even so unlikely because we only get one more card reward and then one relic. And this relic already breaks. But yeah, the Deep Breath upgrade comes first. Now, of course, if we see Snecko, then this Deep Breath is like a little bit sad, but then they have Snecko with Shockwave, Fiend Fire, small-ish deck is probably going to be okay. Oh yeah, go here. Put relic. Infinite. Okay, we are going infinite, yeah, just so you know, like the plan is clear. The plan from this point is very clear. But so we need to not die the Hexaghost, which probably says that we even go here now, and we even have an option to go to this shop, yeah, just to not die here. And then we probably can figure something out with like this Deep Breath plus Sundial, Feed Fire, Somersault, and all that. But we need to not die here though, very important. Right now this thing is maybe the absolute biggest threat in the whole run, yeah, like this thing. Yeah. Remove? No, I probably go here to buy something to kill Hexaghost if we don't have anything to kill it yet here. Like, do not underestimate this thing. Right now we are dying here almost like 100%. At the moment, yeah, if the deck is unchanged. Of course, we get one more relic and a few more cards and then some more upgrades, so we will be a little bit stronger. But this doesn't do anything in Hexaghost at all, and this is probably not going to be strong enough by the time we get to Hexaghost yet. Any Cleave? No. Cleave next turn doesn't even kill anymore, no? So what is this? Of course we can take 0 here by Shockwave Power Through, yeah? But what if we Shockwave... I could Power Through Server Soul and just kill one of them right now, but then they're not debuffed next turn. This does not block Weaken, so we're still Weakened, and the Cleave doesn't kill anything, even with Shockwave, you know, that is how bad it is, yeah? With Shockwave, so they're all vulnerable, and the Cleave next turn will still not kill a single slime. That's just incredible, but you know, it's just how it is. So yeah, do I Power to Server Soul or not? What does it look like? Of course, I cannot Deep Breath into Shockwave or Armaments next turn if I do that, but I take 0 now and Sniper Slime. So we block 6 next turn, yeah, because the Shockwave next turn is blocking like what, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. So it blocks all 8 next turn, so here we only block 6. And then the turn afterwards we block as well, because it's not that easy to make progress. I think I do serve Power 2 Server Soul. Yeah, I think I do just Power 2 Server Soul. Well, not playing Shockwave in this fight could be like incredibly stupid, but I think it's okay. could deep breath into the deep breath into the power through plus. Look at this. What? I only have a cleave in my hand now. Not too bad. So we cleave and then take 14. We cleave, kill this guy and then take 14, and that's how it goes. Like killing one guy, one of the 6 guys, better than playing defense. That's fine. And yeah, cleave strike and bash cleave, yeah, same story. I don't have any spear over damage. 644 is exactly so it looks nicer. Oh, thank you, cleave. Ow. Yeah, this is the best fight for the cleave in Act 1, yeah, just so you know. In fact, it's the best fight for the cleave in the whole game. Like, it doesn't get better than this fight for the cleave. This is the best fight for the cleave. Either way, we're burning every single defense, so next time I do have power through, so it's fine. Love cleave, yeah, me too. Thank you, Jade, for the 737 months. If I redraw is good. Holy, doesn't kill anything. So you have to play 2 clips and the Slabs here are still alive, just so you know. That's fine, fight's over now. And we have Thunder on 2 for the deep breath next time. Holy cliff. Okay, we are going to the shop. That much is clear, we are definitely going to this shop. Right now, Hexaghost is super dangerous. We don't have like any real solution for it. We have some soft solution because it can, you know, you can like debuff it forever and maybe have a decently big feed fire, but that's not going to cut it. And this burning elite is not even safe. There's like burning sentries and a normal sentry. I don't even know whether we are so chilling against this guy or not. Yeah, you have a cleave against a sentry. It's freaking amazing. Nothing dies. Yeah, skip. This upgrade. Next fight is either Lagavulin or sentries, but the shockwave needs to be green before the Hexaghost. Either way. Yeah, the shockwave must be green before Hexaghost. Yeah. So is it an argument to upgrade the shockwave first? In case they need to actually rest before Hexaghost to attempt to survive Inferno. So yeah, resting into Hexaghost is not the worst thing. Yeah? It still gives you positive HP. You know? Of course, you would prefer to upgrade, but if your knowledge of upgrades actually help, then it could be resting. And yeah, upgrading the thing against Lagavulin is just extremely good. Upgrading that against Sentry is not that good because usually a lot, especially with this deck, usually we just like burn away the shockwave in the first cycle anyway without playing it. This deck is like really awkward by the way because the big attacks all burn away my block. Yeah, the big attacks all burn away my block, so it's like extremely weird. But yeah, we upgraded I think I still upgrade the shockwave first. You could upgrade Server Soul as well for 22, but the feed fire already does roughly that job. And then of course we are not going to fight burning. Like this is the Hexaghost is too dangerous. And this is not even safe. Okay, like a Lagavulin, so we have a better matchup here, shockwave plus. And Armor Server Soul and wake it up now, and next turn you can deep breath. Or you can Armor Server Soul, leave it in there, and the next turn open with this, and then wait for the Sundial to manually give you something instead of playing deep breath. I think I will just play deep breath next turn now. You could also play deep breath and then wake up with this because you shuffle out all the bad cards and you can also spend energy on damage. That is something possible too. Because waking it up here next turn you probably take 10 damage, yeah? I guess you could draw into like some power through Fiend Fire Server Soul because you do exhaust 2 cards. Exhausting 2 cards and dealing pretty big damage. How bad is it? You could also bottom deck deep breath here, but then you get the Thunder deep breath the turn after, so it's not even so terrible. Not having a defense in hand, no? So you know, hopefully we deep breath into like power through or something. Not quite, but it's not the worst. And next turn we do have power through Fiend Fire, yeah? So we take 0. And we kill next turn if we want to. Do I want to kill next turn? If I kill next turn, my Sundial is messed up. And I take only 2 damage here because I could armor and defend and then play like 3 strike. And next turn, power 2 Fiend Fire is just killing, even though it's also full blocks. Yeah, this thing deals 75 damage, it's dead. I do want to set up Thunder before Hexaghost though. Thunder on 0, deep breath in the whole way fight Thunder on 1, and maybe we can set up Thunder on 2. I should brave beating with the Prowler and Transformance special lot. Got to see, say that be after I survive Hexaghost, because right now the danger here is extremely high. I don't think you realize how likely it is that I currently die here, which is why I even go this way, even though this shot is terrible. So like, do not say anything at the moment about the run being like whatever. Into early act 2, the run's not even good. I have 0 relics. Of course, if this one leads into act 4, I will be infidel. That much is clear. Let's just make it out. Let's just make it extremely clear. Yeah? I want to end game this one. I probably cannot lose, but I need to not die in early game. And right now, the chance to die in early game is quite high. So like, let's calm down a little bit before saying like run is in a good spot, because the run is not in a good spot yet. But yes, if I walk into act 4 in this one, I am pretty sure I cannot die unless unless the run goes terrible and I need to add like, a bunch of garbage to not die in this fight and then in early act 2. Turnip, you know what happens with the turnip? Your enemy needs to hit you first in your face, and then you're not frail. You have already been hit in your face, and now you're not frail. Okay, good for you. But they hit you first, and then you're not frail. If the fight is Lagavulin and we draw like this, Burning Lagavulin would have been no problem as well. Yeah? Burning Laga would have been a free fight. So I can delay here by doing power 2 server, so I still take 0, and then we deal with good push to 29, and we can kill it very easily because Fiend always kills. Even though Vulnerable is running out after debuff, I'm still going to kill it, and of course I draw Fiend in time. I think I try to advance the Sundial a little bit. Even putting Sundial on 2 before this in case it's something nasty, it's not even that bad. I don't see why I would kill it immediately. Of course I can choose to kill it again. I just Blast Strike. If we Blast Strike in here, yeah, this kill and this kill, of course. But if we Blast Strike, then it's on 8 HP, so next time we have guaranteed lethal. If I draw into Deep Wave, we can advance Sundial to 2 before leaving. There's no reason to kill yet, just stay here. Okay, so I can Deep Wave and now kill. I can choose to wait to do this on 1 or 2, but doing it on 2 in case this fight is something bad is probably still good. And then we can hopefully control this and set it up to 2 again before Texas goes. Now I can die. Almost right plus? No. Pommel plus would have been Giga sick, but you know, it's not here. We're modding with the Panzer in 8 months, Fisher Lord. Where did your Body Slam plus? How is it? War Strike plus is interesting. Slightly positive in Hexaghost, but yeah, Body Slam plus into the armament is something I don't really want it though. It's just so strange. Especially if I'm going to the shop as well. This thing is not even having guaranteed payoff in the Hexaghost fight. Yeah? Also, another relic doesn't do anything unless I see some cards. You know, hopefully I see some cards. We have like 0 output from relics. Yeah, I mean, not shouldn't say 0. The Sunday was like output sometimes, and this also output sometimes, but not consistent. It's not consistent output. So early act 2 in this one could be really tough if I break the boss rewards. Or I can see like, I don't know, like some pyramid and then win instantly. It could also happen. Yeah, it could also happen like that. I just see a pyramid and then we go infinite immediately in act 2. Oh yeah, escape and go here. That's what Sundial setup is for if you want. You can set up Sundial and then immediately destroy the cultist. I'm stupid. I mean, we can still immediately destroy the cultist though, but I am stupid. Like, both are true. Both are true. I am stupid, but we can, at the same time we can destroy the cultist. Yeah, right. I actually just forgot the Sundial Deep Red is like that. I need to play a card first. But we hit the cultist still, right? Because after I feed fire, my deck has no cards. I could also Shockwave Clip, but why do I do that? I think I just Arma feed fire the cultist now, and then we just like power 2 server so the slam forever. I would save this fire though. It doesn't matter what I upgrade here. Like, in fact. Oh, now I'm weakened. Next time I do have the Thunder Energy, but this draw is horrendously bad. This guy even weakens me this turn instead of attacking. I mean, next time this guy is dead, it's fine. Because Sunday already got me, but you know, it's still going to hurt a little bit. I don't care about shuffling now. Right? I don't care about shuffling this in, even though it doesn't advance Sunday. Yeah. This time I know. But I just want to draw block cards, so I did red first. I just want to draw block cards to block this guy. Okay, one defense. Sure. Ow. Drawing only one defense there is the worst draw because you can see the hand after is like 5 block cards. So the fact that I also drew the defense and not the power through is just incredible. You know, what can you do? And we can advance under the 2 here, maybe. Yeah, so under the 2 before the ghost, at least. Almost right plus. No. Well, Hexa Ghost is dead. I hope. Or you can take the struck in here for the infinite thing. It's like struck deep red is infinite. Yeah, and then you don't have any damage with struck deep red. You know why? Because you don't have a body slam. yeah, you're infinite with struck deep red, then you have no damage. Because you don't have a body slam. You know, don't worry about it. We take the even form, it's fine. And then we can even pick XecnaR if the boss relics gives me like nothing. We do not need to commit in this infinite. I mean, eventually it will be, but if it's XecnaR out against complete trust in the demon form playing into XecnaR Sunlight was not even so horrible. Yeah. Then we have XecnaR with Shockwave with the feed 5 with demon form, or even demon form plus. So infinite with unstrike, is it? Actually, yeah, it's energy positive, Giga energy positive, right? So if you can exhaust down to that, then yes, you can sneak in and attack in between. It's pretty hard to do in Hexa Ghost though, because you don't have an evolve, so exhausting a burn is not simple at all. You don't have a battle trance for the Fiend 5 to actually exhaust some attacks. So I don't think we should be committing to that in the Hexa Ghost at all. Considering that Pommel Strike is a common and Struck is also a common, they can come back later. Like just worry about not dying to the Ghost yet first. So I take a Demon Form. But with the demon form, it does also mean I don't need to go here anymore, I think. Unless we miss a demon form here for some reason, but... The only card that is draw in this deck is a deep red and that's a 0 cost. So we cannot draw into the demon form and not have anything to play it. So as long as we claim the demon form plus we'll kill the Hexa Ghost and yes, demon form will be upgraded. Then I should go to the whole effect because... yeah, and I pick a Pommel Strike in the whole fight and then play the Pommel Strike and draw into demon form plus I don't have the headbutt. And then everything sucks. Demon form. Now, yeah, no longer any reason to go here. Unless you go here, just remove a card. How degenerate are we that we just go and then remove? Because early act 2 is not actually amazing still though. Unless we see some like offering into pyramid or something, then early act 2 is probably fine. Or you can see, I don't know, like feed plus into XecnaR also works. Reaper plus into XecnaR also kind of works. But basically, in early act 2, this one can have some issues. Yeah? So I have a feeling I should probably try to preserve goal if possible. Now that I have seen the demon form. I just go here. And we already fought Exodium Tax and the other fight was Slam Gang, and we still have 2 potions. So the Giga low roll here doesn't matter too much. Also, all attacks are green. And I would like a Pommel Strike at some point. You can power through feed 5 here and then your deck has no cards. Holy turnip, you're going in next turn. Just wait. Just watch. Yeah, power through feed 5 deals 50 and it's placed on 23. And 23, how do we kill with this deck? It doesn't happen. I mean, we play Cliff like 3 times and one. Or otherwise, you can just play a Demon Form and then block next turn because you're not frail. Not frail. Holy, not frail. Yes, Sundial now and then advance back again, probably true. Holy, not frail. Next on Fiend Fire, and we are not weakened. So how much damage is the Fiend Fire anyway? It's going to be 16 times 4, 64. It splits on 1. Okay, so we don't touch it and split on 1 then. Also, we have Turnip going in again. I mean, go play armor, I guess. Go play armor. But you see 64 damage. If you play Deep Breath, suddenly it deals too much. I kind of want to keep Deep Breath to... Actually, I guess we can just play Strike Deep Breath, Thunder on 2, and then kill immediately. Like, clip Deep Breath, and then Fiend Fire is dead, and then Thunder on 2. Okay, all good. Yeah, that's good too. Like, 64 is dead, and Thunder on 2. Now second win is back, and yeah, this second win, I guess we take. And this second win, I guess we take now. There's a power through. You can take the second win. Or you can take the Intimidate as well, but yeah, just take second win up with Demon Form, yeah. And I am claiming that, okay, 48 HP is exactly better against the Ghost as well, and so, you know, good for me. Don't worry about it. But, hopefully I don't draw like the worst thing ever in the Hexaghost and then die somehow. It would be quite sad. But yeah, we upgrade the Demon Form here, of course. That's like the only thing that kills the Hexaghost. Yeah. Okay, we did the get Shockwave on turn 1, so we just play Shockwave. It is weakened on turn 2. The Demon Form on turn 2, not bad. And then after Demon, we can even Deep Breath to get Sun Arrow payoff now, yeah. And we can play the Demon Form and suddenly block. Like, I'm gonna defend and then defend. Shuffle out the base cards as well. I mean, Demon Form is in play now, so I don't expect to have like that much problem. I hope that's true. I should still extend vulnerable though, and then this is probably worth playing over the defense. Let's trade HP. I'm not going to be too greedy with my HP here. I can play Silver Soul. I can just Fiend Fire now as well. Fiend Fire later is just so much stronger. Either way, we only block 5. And the Silver Soul will just exhaust the second win. So I think second win is a better redraw than defend, which means if I play Silver Soul, I should second win into Silver Soul. Otherwise, I just play Fiend Fire now. Let's keep the Fiend Fire. It's a second win to Silver Soul. Actually, Demon Form Plus and Permavon is not going to die to Hexaghost. Okay, now we play the Fiend Fire, yeah. Yeah, of course it's Giga dead. Like, we have a billion strength. Like, billion strength and Permavon, better than not die to Hexaghost, otherwise this fight is a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, okay, it's dead now and Thunder was on 2. Good for me. I get Demon Form. No potion. Corruption does not give me any payoff after exhausting my skill. I don't have a Pommel Strike. And my Deep Breath is a skill. Right now this is my loop card and this is a skill. So picking a Corruption and playing it doesn't lead anywhere. It's only good if I see Snake go and pick it. And even then that's like questionable whether it's actually good or not, the Corruption. Otherwise Brutality, I mean you saw what the Brutality did yesterday. In the run and you use second wind to exhaust down. I think this one doesn't care too much about Brutality though, even though we do have the Fiend Fire to combo with a little bit in second wind again, combo with a little bit too. Otherwise Berserk, yeah, Berserk definitely not. So we break the red card, unfortunately. Didn't see the upgraded attacks like the Reaper, the Feet, or the Offering. Yeah, those would be the hits, yeah. Reaper, Feet, Offering. I don't think second Fiend Fire is that good. Immolate Plus is debatable. Maybe it's okay. Probably Immolate Plus I could take. So 4 hits and we miss all of them here, unfortunately. And Relic support is still not much. It's not such a good position if the boss Relic also breaks. So hopefully we don't break boss Relic. Impervious is a little bit weird. It's like, it buys a turn, but the way we lose fights in this kind of run is that we are walking into a fight that puts a lot of statuses in. For example, the earliest thing in Act 2 is Slavers. And then you have Impervious in that fight, yeah, sure, you block one turn, but suddenly now you have 3 wounds and nothing dies, and then you are sad. Brutality in this early Act 2... I wonder... Where's the Pommel Strike, by the way? Like, I feel I haven't seen Pommel Strike in a while, It's like, It's just that some runs I never see a Pomos try, and it happens pretty often recently. Yeah. Even though in theory the chance to see one specific common if we go to a lot of fights at roughly 95%. But I have a feeling I've just seen runs and never see a single Pomo, like, you know, in the whole run. Pretty often. Okay, so how long does this deck stay in fights? Let's just think about that also, because that also decides whether brutality is good or not. If we see Snecko, I don't think I care about a brick. Yeah? So even if I add the brutality here, then we see Snecko, okay, oh, it's still good. We can play a Snecko run. With the brutality, nobody cares about brutality in that case. Snecko with Fiend Fire, Shockwave Plus, and Demon Form Plus, it will be fine. How long does this... the brutality is bad if we see like exactly Pyramid really, but then I have freaking Pyramid. Who cares about it? It's like the case where I see Pyramid. Or Snecko, the best case. Otherwise, I do think the fight actually lasts decently long for this deck. At the moment, we don't really have attacks. Like, if the feed fight doesn't instantly end the fight, which right now it really doesn't. Unless we see like single chosen or something, and sure, feed fight can kill them all. It can kill the thing immediately. But we actually need to sit in fights for quite a while, yeah. I say early act 2 is like so dubious. At least we have some potion and some gold. I think we do take this. That's annoying, but energy right now doesn't even do anything, so we can just take the lip. And I mean, leaving 3 strikes in here, of course, increase the chance that we can just exhaust down into some like Sundial thing, and that's my energy. Fourth energy does exactly one thing, is that I can shockwave into the big attack. But yeah, this is a bit scary, yeah? Like for sure, in leg 2. It can become winning very, very quickly, but for now it's pretty spooky, especially if the Act 2 part is bad. But I don't really see what the fourth energy is really doing here when we already have the deep best plus with the Sundial. Infinite. We try, yeah, still. Okay, we can change the plan to playing Barricade. This deck is like so strange, though. At least we have a strength payoff attack for the demon form too. Slavers are very dangerous. We do not have any way to kill slavers right now, very cleanly at all. So, you know, I would maybe prefer to not fight Act 2 elites. We have absolutely no answer to slavers if we don't draw perfect. If we draw perfect, they are still fine. Let's say Shockwave turn 1, and then maybe even Shockwave into Deep Breath, and then Fiend Fire one of them down immediately. And then you can just sit there, you know, like with some of these cards. Collector... Not sure about Collector, whether it's good or not, but we do have the Turnip and we do have the Barricade. Champ is by far the easiest one, yeah, so we didn't see the Champ. Elite is not completely false, so you know, good for me. We can play the defect. The dodging part is like no elite, so maybe one elite here, or you have to fight this, but I guess you can decide when you get here. If you fight this, you have to fight the second one, so it's not safe, yeah. Otherwise, you start here and then go like this shop, and then here you have like elite number 1, and then everything else optional. After you fight this elite, you can choose, because you can fire here and then fire here. I really do not want to fight slavers though with this deck. Like really do not want to fight slavers. I think walking into slaver now is just a horrible mistake, yeah. And the deck already has a lot of means to actually just win the run later. It's just playing the kind of run like this without max HP, without relic support, you can walk into Act 4 and die instantly. I mean, I know I said at the start of this run is that I walk into Act 4, I probably win. But not even break my boss rewards in a sense, yeah? I don't have the rare card, and now I cannot even fight Act 2 elites. So my relic bar never improves. And suddenly, if you don't have any relic support at all, and you might not even have energy you want to Act 4, you can die instantly, even though your deck is infinite after like a couple of turns. But I don't think I want to run into a force elite here. Like, even one elite might be too much. It does mean that I can still fight 2 sometimes, no? Because after here from this node we can go here, and then if we are feeling good after this floor, for example I fight a good slavers here and this cannot be slavers, and we are feeling confident that deck is strong somehow, then I can fight the burning elite. But usually starting here does mean that this one elite act 2 at most, might be even V0. In 2013, nah, this deck can be infinite on turn 1 like, very quickly. If you give me an offering plus, this deck can be infinite on turn 1 extremely fast. Yeah? So don't underestimate this deck, but don't overestimate it either. Like, judge this core position correctly, basically. Like, don't think it's so dire, but also don't think that it's so good. It's so-so. It can break open in both directions very easily here, depending on what you do. It was so bad where my deck has like, no attacks. I have 3 energy, my deck has no attack, and every single thing is expensive. Like, what do you think would happen in Slavers? And the wounds are bad because my deck is small. So how do you envision Slavers fight to work? Like, I can give you a handpicked draw order, yeah? If this Sunday was not on 2, we cannot do anything. But if the Sunday is on 2 and we handpick a draw order, then maybe I can do something. Because I have 5 energy on turn 1. What does shop have to be if we fight Elite showing to shop, or we just see an offering on sale and then we can go in? Yeah. But also if I see an offering on sale, I wonder whether they would even actually fight or not. Maybe I just dodge and then we go infinite. In fact, we don't even need to go infinite. Yeah? We have plenty of other ways to win this one because we do already have barricade power to say win. We can exhaust down to the slow play, not even so slowly. And then you can just barricade up, you know. You can just play barricade power to say win forever. But yeah, I don't think I want to force myself into this one. Even though this usually means accepting one elite act 2. I will just start here. But the same, if Morrison comes back now, I would not mind it too much. Okay, this fight you can fin fight here, but if you fin fight, I don't see how on earth this thing dies. So we probably should play Demon Form and ignore the Metallicize. Needed? No, it absolutely is needed because it's strong now. It's strong short term, which is why it's needed. Barricade second win and store 10 block. And we get 2 days, but that's probably fine. Entrance? Nah, entrance this spot is a never pick. I know it sounds weird, we have barricade, but I do not pick an entrance here unless it's already green and it's also in a decent spot. As I see at least, and we keep blocking. Actually, full block in this here is not too bad, but Shockwave is not drawn and is doing the bad pattern, so thanks. Thank you, Chosen. Yeah, next time we don't draw Fin 5, we get owned, yeah? Bash is more damage than Servus, so if we draw Fin 5, because we cannot play Shockwave Fin 5, and if we don't draw Fin 5, it never matters because we always kill like, afterwards. So I should Bash. Ow. Okay, we did draw Fin 5, so it's dead. Or you can claim that you stay here because this blocks for 20, so you saw 13 block. Next one, you're still vulnerable, but brutality is not in play. And then Sunday, of course, putting on 2 is very good before hallway fight. As you can see, like the Sunday was important in this deck to set up, if we can. Yeah, staying here is a little bit weird though. Considering Shockwave is not even in play, and next one at most we play 1 defense, then we can still break. Die. Do I pick that just to... Do I pick that just to have something to bridge the gap in Act 2? Because this is not going to be good later. Yeah, this is not a deck that cares about blood for blood scaling. Meanwhile, for now, it's 1/20, which is quite a big number. It's 1/20, which is quite a big number, and suddenly now that is the way to maybe kill a slaver besides the Fin 5. Because right now, the only way we kill the elite is that we burn the slaver, the only thing that kills it is the Fin 5, and then Fin 5 kills 1, and then I have no other attack. So if the Fin 5 is a white demon form, we are just sitting there forever doing nothing. Adding an attack to this deck is fairly annoying, but it's not that bad because we have only 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks at the moment. So you add another thing, it becomes 5, and then 5 is still okay considering Fin 5 can burn some attacks as well, and then Deep Red can feel head. 1/20. Brutality, we're not frail. Should I play Brutality or not? I think I should. Ow! Yeah, turn it. Oh yeah, you see, right? We already lost 10 HP, yeah? Not frail is nice and all. It does save HP here, but at the same time, I already lost 10. Do I try to barricade up here or do I attempt to attack? This doesn't kill, right? There's only 75 damage and this is plus 1 to 76. Yeah, it's a little bit off. We can Colorless Potion and kill it now with the thing. I think I'm blocking. Even though Brutality is ticking down, not frail, and we can have a power through here with the Metallicize too. Or you can power through Silver Soul as well. Because I do want to kill this relatively soon. Okay, power through Silver Soul is fine. Exhaust all the cards, and next one we probably can deep breath into Fiend Fire and kill it that way. There's a power through now and then deep breath. If we draw Fiend Fire, it's great. If we don't draw Fiend Fire, was under breaks next turn, so good to nice to be me. It's not very nice, by the way. Brutality breaks the Sundial, yeah. So I guess power 2 second win and we can just sit here for a bit. Even though, you know, I'm losing HP to the Brutality, I think it's worth it still. For the Sundial. It's like only... Yeah. This is awkward though, because I need to Hemo as well. I need to Hemo, otherwise there's like nothing here to play. There's no 1 cost. We bottom deck the 3 1 cost cards that I could play before the Deep Breath. So thanks. Like this exact hand, yeah, to the bottom deck the Deep Breath is annoying. Because I play the second wind, of course it exhausts this. If I play this immediately, I don't advance Sundial, and the only other choice is playing Hemo, so I lose 2. If in fire no, then my Sundial was on 1. If we play Deep Breath first. Of course it's lethal, but the whole point of staying here is that my Sundial should be on 2. So this is just annoying. But the other choice is waiting for 1 turn, so my Sundial could be on 1. So I wouldn't mean doing nothing. We play Bash and then stop, and the next turn I don't have guarantee lethal. I guess I would play 2. Advance, yeah, there's nothing here. If you play Deep Breath, immediately doesn't do anything. You need a card in the discard for the Deep Breath to shuffle. Which is why this hand is exactly very annoying. But sure, like -2. Die. No potion, within 60 battle trends, yeah, I mean card draw and then we draw like power 2 second win a little bit, big draw with Fiend Fire. Can make the Deep Breath pretty annoying when you know you trans into Deep Breath, when it's still positive. And we go strong, yeah. I mean, there's this damage if we want to. There's also the Evo. I was saying that we are not going into Blood for Blood, but at the same time we have Brutality, Hebo now. So like, am I really not playing into Blood for Blood? Because we can now with the Battle Trance. And suddenly now I can be strong enough to fight elites. If I add another attack to this deck. I could add another attack to the deck. I think Evolve like 1, yeah? And then... It's still not too many attacks, you know, and we honestly I don't care about the infinite. I would tell you straight, but I no longer care about the infinite. We just play the game normally. It's going to be fine. Yeah, we just pivot to like this. This so giga strong. It's a 0 cost damage that also has loop payoff. Yeah, so you can exhaust now. You are not, even if you're not truly infinite, you probably are. If this thing exhaust now, will always be infinite. Let's just be real here. If this can exhaust, that will just be infinite. This gives too much energy. And in the meantime, you can bridge with the Blood for Blood 0 cost on 3 energy as well, with the Brutality and Hemo. Which I think is fine. We can still remove, yeah? We can still remove. There's no more strike in here. We can remove the Cleave, for example. I can remove the Silver Soul. Removing Silver Soul in here is very funny because, you know, it does exhaust down the cards, but at the same time, the second wind does the same job, and this is a really awkward attack to play. On the other hand, the Cleave is still doing something. We are fighting collectors, so Cleave is doing something. And against the Gremlin Leader, this is like maybe okay. I'm not even so sure how okay it is, but it's like okay. But yeah, sure, like Blood for Blood. And then Blood for Blood remove Evolve probably. This is costing me all my gold, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And from that position, after this fight, we can decide where we go, because I think after adding Blood for Blood, we probably do have enough damage to kill the elite, especially the Evo. Yeah? The wounds from Slaver is not going to hurt so much anymore. So we can't even path this way. And then somehow overextend into this, otherwise you still get two elites. So literally last run. You can watch last run. When I need damage in the end game. Because right now we have like no strength beside this, and you can think, you can just think how many turns it takes for the demon form limit break thing to work, yeah? And then when you have the demon form plus in play, do you really need the limit break? Yeah, sure. And then remove. Remove Server Soul, right? I think. Bible. We don't have AoE, but drawing Blood for Blood turn 1 is not great. Point gen 60 and this fight is not actually is very simple, so let's call it this pot. That gives me nothing, that's cool. Look at this pot, yeah, never gives me anything. That's bad by the way, in case you're wondering. This fight is dangerous. Yeah, that is really bad. This fight is actually dangerous, and Blood for Blood is top deck. You can magnet, or you can just trust your steel draw 1, because I do want to draw into the deep breath or the shockwave like fairly quickly here. And we still need to kill Romeo next turn. And I am going to take the full 12 in my face right now. Let's just steal. Yeah, we hit here. Evolve. So you could evolve now and then play power 2 or something, but I don't really think that is how you win this fight. You can also armor the cleave and still take 2 instances of damage instead of Blood for Blooding here. Yeah, that's not horrible, because cleave plus is actually not a terrible card to be drawn back into if you already hit them one time. And then it also comes with the evolve in play, so you exhaust this as well in the redraw form. The deep breath is slightly improved. Because if you Blood for Blood here is still 15, and 15 is not exactly in range. It's only Hemo, but Fiendfire is killing regardless, and then if you deep breath into the cleave, then it doesn't do anything. So I could see, and saving 5 HP is not the worst thing of all time. Yeah? So, you don't know how bad is it? You just get a cleave plus. Because I see the evolve now. Okay, fine. Cleave plus. Because you take 2 instants, yeah? Because then Blood for Blood in the reshuffle can do it. That is kind of dangerous. I can kill Romeo on this. You can shockwave here, but shockwave here leads nowhere really. So metallicize, Fiendfire, and then you take 18. That's quite a lot of damage. But then you're not weakened still, and you have metallicize. But well, you can see that Act 2 Elite is not actually so easy. If you, this is Slavers. This is the Slavers fight. And you see what happens when you want the Slavers fight, which is why I didn't want to start here. And this is after adding some other attacks already. Yeah, if it's Shockwave and next turn, still nothing dies unless I draw Hemo and we maybe can Hemo this, but Hemo still doesn't kill. Hemo is only doing 22. I should Fiendfire now. So we just metallicize Fiendfire. And for 30. And then kill Romeo. Next one is advanced away, so hopefully I don't like die. Would be quite bad. I bought some deck deep red here as well. Can I draw Hemo please at least? No. Yeah, drawing deep red and here no Hemo. Okay, this is terrible. We could die like next turn. This is actually awful. So what am I doing here? I mean, this turn of course I'm not dead because I have the blood pot, but this is just awful, and the fight is not even over. This draw order is horrible. Yeah? Let's just put it that way. Like blood for blood exactly on turn 1. Colorless potion bricks. Trends into deep breath bottom deck. So my Sunday will pay off. This is not going anywhere, and then of course Shockwave is not even on turn 1 as well. Everything's terrible. And of course my defense blocks 1, so they're worthless. Yeah? I mean, I need to use this now or I die. Not always true, because I could bash into Boomer here. I think I want to bash Bear though, because I kind of don't want Bear to be alive in 2 turns. I want to bash Bear so the next turn I can freaking hemokinesis this guy to death. We take 28 here, yeah? So I go to 12. And then next turn I go to 10 with the hemo. And 10, even if point hits me, I go to 1, so I go to 2, so I still don't die. But yeah, I cannot play Deep Breath here because trade sucks. And then of course the draw does everything is just terrible. And next draw is advanced hallway, it's not even safe. Next draw is an advanced hallway. And yeah, here you can see why I just constantly say in Act 1 that this Act 2 is bad. Yeah, just infinite GG, infinite, 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 infinite. Infinite. So now energy you for what? For two block. Just keep the freaking Thunder energy for next turn, please. Yeah, what on earth do you want to get the energy here for to play this? I think I will bash Bear though, because the only way for this to kill here is that it hits here 4 times, 1 of 16. So we just bash Bear and then play the Boomer. And then keep the energy for next turn. Playing Brutality or not is unclear. Oh, really now? Okay, that is the worst case, because now I cannot even kill Bear with 1 energy anymore. I actually cannot kill Bear with 1 hemo anymore, yeah, because it didn't hit here a single time. And it hits here 4 times. I could have killed this if I hit it now. Okay, that is extremely terrible, so I need to play Brutality also. Otherwise, I would probably just die here. I need to play Brutality. I might still die here after all that. Because I could just not draw any attack, okay, at least Blood for Blood is here for me. Thank you, Blood for Blood. When all else fails, though, Blood for Blood at least got me. Hemo is losing 2. And this is full block. So I could stay here to advance the Sundial because it's actually quite important before this. This is advanced hallway, and we leave this fight with maximum 16 if I just kill next turn. And it is possible to shuffle twice next turn even, because I could draw Flash of Steel into the trance and then with Deep Breath after. Shuffle a Flash of Steel in trance, shuffling 1 time Deep Breath, the second time I can get it on 2 and then kill it. Don't see a reason to really hemo now, that makes no sense. We just power 2 full block, yeah? And I do need to play Flash of Steel next time only 1 time, so playing Demon Form is safe. Not that I don't even know what the Demon Form is for, but I just play Demon Form. Can I die next turn somehow? I need to bottom deck this and this. I guess this could draw into 2 bricks always. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we bottom deck 3 cards only, so I need to be bottom deck this and then need to. Yeah, we cannot. We always draw into an attack with the Demon Form. Now I'm safe next turn. Okay. So sometimes we save 1 here and also 1 Sundial. Can at least draw a good hand. Okay, this hand is good though. Yeah. So now we trans into the thing, yeah. And then the Deep Breath shuffles again. So this my Sundial was on 2 and I get the red mask, but that was awful. Okay, potion is this is something. But well, we are not going to walk into the elite path. Yeah, that much is clear after this draw. Hopefully I just don't die immediately. Dying immediately would be sad. We do have regen pod. Shockwave plus. Usually extremely good. Is it still extremely good? The other choice is Seeing Red, which is actually playing quite nicely, yeah? But only if, you know, we don't break our draws. Or the Reckless Charge Plus with the Evolve and the second win or that, but I don't care about that. Probably still the Shockwave. If this is green and this is not green, then maybe it's different, but this is still green. It's not as good though, because we do have Red Mask and the other one is already green. So it's very vulnerable, but do we need... How urgent is the thing? Some hope, yeah, this one changed from infinite free will to there is some hope like, quite quickly, you know, in the chat. yeah, it changed quite quickly. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, just listen to me, guys. Do not like jump into conclusions on your own, because I will tell you the state of the run. And usually I am not wrong. Yeah? Usually I am not wrong about the state of the run. When I tell you there is danger in early game, it means there is danger. I'm not just randomly talking on my ass. What is the shockwave really doing? It's like, of course, you draw it earlier in some fights. The third one already the red mask. That one there is already a red mask. And then of course the goal of the deck is still not to play this kind of thing. Yeah? I know I have added some attacks, but these are just good front-loaded attacks or like general output and 3 energy that, you know, maybe you need these cards to get through the fight like just now. But do I really want to draw the shockwave? Because it's pretty often that I draw shockwave, I don't even play it in this kind of run, in this kind of hand. Where's my Palmer Strike, by the way? I still want a Palmer Strike plus. If I have a Palmer Strike plus, I can just take the secret, but I don't. Where's my funeral pin? So second shockwave here is like basically to buy time, yeah, in a fight that we can buy time in, and we can eventually exhaust down to either infinite or we can do some barricade loop. How is Neko after Act 2 here? Because apparently we are not going to play this one with any relics at all, yeah? So how is Neko and this Act 2? We need to prepare for some boss relics. In DP, I think the Prancer in 2 months, Special Lord. It's not that bad. Like, how bad is this shockwave in the collector really? I mean, it's still good because the red mask in that fight doesn't do anything. Unless we extend weakness. So shockwave is just a good draw in collector still, yeah, for the most part. The first shockwave definitely is. The second shockwave not so much, but then we can just exhaust the second shockwave with second wind probably. I think it's okay. I mean, it's green. Here's a Snacko. And here we have to choose between the cards. Regen Pause is used immediately, by the way, because otherwise this fight is extremely scary. This fight is still extremely scary, Regen Pause or not, yeah? But now I have, yeah, because we top deck like the demon form in this fight as well, so it doesn't get the Snacko redraw. And there's also a power through here, so blocking in this portion is difficult. And of course, depending that this fight doesn't work that well, even though we do have Sundial Energy at least. With the second shockwave in the deck, I'm pretty sure we play the demon form. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we simply just play this demon form, and hopefully it doesn't kill me. I think immediately, yeah, shockwave costs 3. It's still being played though, because nothing else here is worth playing. So we play shockwave and then defend. Ow. Okay, vulnerable now, at least taking 0 this turn so we can never die next turn, because we do heal to 22. Once again, we transcend the deep edge, yeah, like, amazing, thank you. Let me draw like reasonably at some point. Once again, yeah, it's like my deck has no cards, my Act 1 deck has no cards, but Act 2 I just keep drawing like garbage. Or even early Act 3. It's not even so complicated, you know, it needs to be exactly like this, all the fights. It just keeps doing that. That's so annoying. It might be dead though, depending on what these cards cost. Because this is already dealing... Actually, the clip never kills. With 9 strength, the clip still never kills. But I do want to play Metallicize here, I think. Wow, O3s. Do I still want to play the Metallicize? Because now I cannot. Yeah, the debate doesn't even give me energy. Yeah? It just loses me 1 energy here. If I play this one, I could die next turn if I draw nothing. But every other hand seems worse, so I think I will play Boomer. And of course, this is just exhausted. Oh, Sundial breaks, but as of now, I am dead. Because we do not have lethal and I do not have enough block in hand. So the deep red needs to draw into something here for me to not die, because the second shockwave doesn't do anything and these are bricks. Deep red thing, playing cliff first to put it in, yeah, is to increasing the number of block. Do I have any brick here? I have every single attack is killing. Because I do see a situation that I play the cliff first and then it drawn to 3 cost defense and I will actually die. If I deep red first, is there any brick? This kills, this kills, this kills, this kills, this kills. Every single thing, every single attack kills, yeah. And I have 12 HP, so even the metallicize will live. Every single block card lives. So the only brick would be brutality, battle trance, and then battle trance also needs to be expensive into not drawing anything. Because every single block, every single card here survives. Like, there's no card in here that dies, except exactly these two, and this also needs to be expensive. So I start with the deep red. There's no reason to shuffle in the cliff. Ah, okay, it's dead. But that was, you know, scary. The regen point saved my life here. No potion back. Bludgeon, you don't have a real snackle. There's no pommel strike. The thunderclap does nothing. The iron wave does nothing, so we skip. And then we cannot fight this, of course, so we go here and rest. You can upgrade the trends instead, but I think I rest first. Yeah, we have no strike, so buy plus is not really a thing, and we're not going to pick buys even in this position. I go here and rest. Apparitions, maybe. It's a little bit strange to pick apparition in this kind of spot. Go and chase now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we got 1 potion drop. So 60%. Oh, that's very annoying. So this node is almost empty. We could buy something here. We could buy something here, but otherwise nodes are almost empty. How many cards do I have? Because we could get infinite now. We could get infinite immediately here if we want. It is not going to be fast, so it's quite slow because the whenever the deep west trans thing misses, yeah, the second wind is not going to do it so quickly. And of course, diamond razor here we cannot buy. But I can just take the struck and claim that I will be infinite. Because attack wise we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks only. So yes, I will be in 6. Second wind cannot exhaust itself. Yeah. So I have 6 cards. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. And then with the struck it's going to be 8. And Finfire just needs to exhaust at 1 attack, then we have it, which is not so difficult. But it does take a while. It does take a while for that to really work. And Act 2 hallways, Act 3 hallways will be like completely miserable with Brick Boss Relic and Brick Boss again. Yeah. On the other hand, I can just buy some HP and claim the struck as a common, and Pommel Strike would also work as a common too. So I just buy the... because this struck right now is not good in hallway fights. Yeah? On the other hand, you can just buy... But the thing about struck though is that if we go struck infinite with the deep red, it actually will kill the heart. But the pommel deep red does not do the same thing. Yeah, pommel deep red doesn't do the same thing. Yeah, but struck deep red will actually kill the heart because we do have the barricade. You play barricade, you just stack like 99 block and then you kill it slowly with some blood for blood damage or the boomer damage or demon form or something. And boss rally, a pyramid would be nice. Pyramid solves a lot of my problems. It does create some other problems, of course, but pyramid does solve like most of my problems. Cleave is from Neo. Like I transform 2 into Armament's Cleave. Also, you do need to be a little bit stronger. You can just skip the whole act here and then say everything will be nice and dandy. The upgrades don't even do anything here. I can upgrade battle trance and that is everything I care about in this deck at the moment. Yeah, buying this right now and then not going to the hallway is just incredibly stupid. Right? I think we just go to the hallways, and maybe if we get something good enough here, we can fight this still. Not likely, but possible. Like going this way is a lost cause is not possible. Like we are too weak to go here, even with the red mask. But yeah, I think we buy 15 HP and then go left. Hopefully not Giga stupid. Like we buy another 15 HP and go left. Instead of going here, I can just go here now. She's buffing now, and I guess we just exhaust the second win. Exhaust the power through now, huh? And play like Boomer Clip, and at least it push her to heal next turn, yeah. Not taking any damage here, but we can discount the buff of blood with the Brutality Hebo. Not drawing a Shockwave in turn 1 is also a little bit sad, but at least we force her to heal next turn. The thing is that two turns from now is like weird though. And yeah, the trance into feed fire I think also hasn't landed a single time. But we just keep trancing into deep breath, you know. And this time my thunder was not set up, so deep breath doesn't give me the boost on energy to play this fight, yeah. But sure. I could intentionally take 5 damage as well, but I don't think that's good. And also Blood for Blood is just on turn 1. Like, if we can stop doing that, it would be nice too. Okay, doesn't attack this turn. Next turn we get destroyed, and there's nothing I can do about it. Not playing deep bet here is probably not good. Yeah, playing deep bet here is probably good. But yeah, she's healing now, and next turn this turn it doesn't attack, so next turn they both attack, and they attack for a lot. Like 31 damage in my face. Not playing deep red now is less setting up for Shockwave next turn. We've had 2 Shockwaves. Blood for Blood is here again. I can Blood for Blood here and then force her to heal again next turn, but the fight doesn't progress that way, yeah? Because Demon Form is not down, because I don't have energy. Can I not freaking top deck this card every single cycle, please? It's just so difficult. I just top deck like turn 1, yeah, and then reshuffle also turn 1. I haven't taken damage yet. I don't even draw Hebo with it to play. And can you stop doing that? And I guess I know almost no cards, you know, and somehow I just draw badly every fight. Like, can it stop happening? I do have a second win, but no power through the block next turn. If I Demon Form now, I can Trance Fiend Fire and kill next turn or not. It's going to be 13 times 6, so actually it will kill. It will kill Centurion next turn if I draw Trance into Fiend Fire, if I play Demon Form now. Because if I don't play Demon Form, like, how on earth do I make progress here? Because the Blood for Blood once again is like here, yeah, it's not going. I'm not going to draw it again for like a while. Because I play Blood for Blood here, it goes to 42. It doesn't even work. Like, she still attacks me next turn because yeah, she heals 20 and this guy is missing only like 15 or so HP. She's at full, so they will still attack even if I Blood for Blood here. So it makes no sense. Okay, brace for impact. I'll probably get hit. Okay. This guy shows mercy. I mean, she attacks though, but this guy not attacking this turn is only a big mercy. So let's tank. let's tank the Centurion. Next turn she never attacks and we are not frail. So can I play defense here instead of the Hemo? Because Trance into Fiend Fire is still killing and we can draw 6 cards, so the chance of drawing either Fiend Fire or the Trance is really high. It's 1 out of 28 to bottom deck is exactly these 2. But even then we can still play the second win the next turn she never attacks. Okay. Let's play it like this. Take 4. And this turn we Fiend Fire. She always buffs this turn, yeah. But yeah, now we can Trance into Fiend Fire this. That. And the next one we can kill her with Thunder on 2 cleanly, so that's good. I mean, this doesn't matter to play or not, but you know, I can play it for fun. Okay, so you know, all things considered, not too bad. It could have gone way worse this fight with the draw order that I had. But they were kind. The pattern was very kind. No potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Then we drop 1 pot, so 70%. Holy, yeah, okay, not really. We already have Demon Form. The deck doesn't work that well with Strength anyway. It's just a Boomer, and Boomer is a transform in the first place. And we have Demon Form and Silver Dogfight, and this also is a brick in early turns. That's not good, by the way. Like, yeah, Bloodletting in this position maybe is fine too. We have Pommel Strike Plus. This is not doing it. We probably cannot even fight this. But we'll see. Potion chance 70%. We get 1 more relic here. Probably should not key that, but that means that if we see curse key, then I have to take a curse again with force pathing, yeah? But I probably should not key this. It does heal me 12 here and then 12 here. If I pick more cards, then it can heal like 15. There's 24 to 27 HP inside this act. Yeah, I should probably not key it right here. I keep taking 5, huh? Point chance 70%. And if we do not fight this, then of course we need to keep going this way. And right now I do have 54, so I hope I don't die here. Like plan, not the worst fight to see, not the best fight though. Defend deep breath, yeah, and then get the energy and see. Or do you not want the energy now? I think I want the energy now. So defend deep breath. Shuffling out these cards as well. Wow. No, seriously though, can this thing stop doing this? It's like pissing me off a little bit, you know? It's actually pissing me off a little bit, just telling you. Straight up. Yeah, because we play Metallicizer with second wind here. And your second wind also missed, you know? Good to be me. Thanks. Very nice. Ow! Okay, at least we draw a good hand this turn. Our 2 is full block, and then we have the Fiendfire. I should play Brutality though, I think. Thunder was messed up though before they did like this. Because I think not Fiendfiring is here is a very big mistake. So we Fiendfire and then Thunder was on 0. No potion, 80%. I mean, at least Pommel Strike is here, but... Now I do one, let's see, where the Bloodletting, I want a bit of energy. But at least the Pommel was here. It's still big, of course. Cannot fight this elite, right? We haven't gotten any Slaver's Potion and that fight is still horrible. The other 2 fights are not that bad. So is this situation so dire? I do have a Pommel Strike, so the way this run loses from here is I brick boss rewards. If I don't fight this elite, we just brick boss rewards and then everything sucks. Because the Burning Retomancer, for example, is not exactly a walk in the park for this deck at all. So minus this time we do have Red Mask to mitigate a little bit, and then we could also draw a little bit better, but we also, at the same time, we don't have Thunder set up, so the fight is a little bit worse as well. 62 HP. 62. And I should make an upgrade. I could upgrade Brutality or upgrade the Battle Trance. Flexbot? What on earth does the Flexbot do? Don't waste your gold, please, considering you could even die in hallways. You want to flex move the slaver, they pretend they will hit the target. And you want to pretend that we just hit. But that is what the Flexbot is doing, yeah. Yeah, whether the Brutality upgrade does speed up this idea of exhausting and also discount the buff for blood. We do have Evolve, so if we can draw okay in the first 2 turns or so, Slaver in the fight is not actually awful. And then the other 2 fights, I assume is okay. I assume the other 2 fights are okay. I mean, that's just a big assumption. Bull stabbing is most likely fine, but the leader could very much not be fine, and depending on how she summons and when we draw up things. It's just the Slavers, and Slaver also needs to come with a pretty bad draw though. Not many good draw though, so now that the deep breath no longer gives me 2 energy to just kill them. I've tried to block the snake plan. That seems so dubious considering that the barricade was already late and there's still only 4 block. And the turn afterwards, I guess I'm not frail, so I should have actually tried to block the snake plan, I think. So maybe that was a mistake. Because if I have Thunder on 2, I think I would be fighting this now, but without the Thunder on 2, it's really difficult. Yeah, I should probably just play some HP with Brutality and block the snake plan, right? With the Metallicize plus the... Because it is still weakened for... Was it weakened the entire fight? It was, yeah. It was still weakened the entire second cycle, so I could have blocked it. Okay, that's a mistake then. That's definitely a mistake. And not stalling was under in this fight with the brutality HP. Because now suddenly is a no. It's so difficult to win that fight if the Blood for Blood is drawn early. So it needs to be slavers, and my Blood for Blood needs to be on effectively on turn 1 really, because on turn 2 I can always manually discount to 0. You know? So I just let the slavers hit me. So it needs to be on turn 1. And if I upgrade brutality, then of course the chance lower. It would be 4 out of 23. A bit higher than that because sometimes I play trend, sometimes I play pommel, sometimes I play deep breath. So maybe we can claim it's around 1 out of 5. So that would be around 1 out of 15. Around 1 out of 15, the save side go extremely bad. And by extremely bad, I mean we usually die. Bit lower than that because sometimes I can draw Fiend Fire and then still burst them, and if only 2 of them are alive, I can probably block. So yeah, death chance against slavers maybe 5%. 62 is still a lot of HP. Let's not get that wrong. Like, it's a lot of HP. We have 2 shockwaves. So actually dying inside that fight is really, really not likely to happen at all. But there is a chance. Yeah, maybe it's around like 4 or 5% or so to just want the slavers die from 62. This one's like so dubious though, is the thing. If I want to act 3 like this, we just get cheap like every single floor. I know Eternal Feather is here, but Force Parting sometimes I cannot even go to multiple fires. And then Burning Elite in Act 3 is not safe at all either. Yeah, Giant Head is probably okay. Anything that is not Giant Head, yeah, we are sweating. I was saying no, 5% is already included the Slaver's chance at the 1 out of 3. It's like 50% if I goes extremely wrong roughly. And then we heal +6 and bone chance 80%. There's still advanced hallway here. We know that it's not Snake Plant and Sensorin Mystic. So Avocado Red, Triple Cultist, Chosen Cultist, Chosen Bird, Baseball Sentry, Snecko can rematch again. There are a lot of bad things here, but the opponent chance 80%. I think we fight the Elite. I am very, very unhappy about this position if we enter Act 3 with like... If we don't get massively stronger before getting into Act 3. This situation is like almost unplayable. And yeah, if I die, I die. Yeah? But we still upgrade, I think. You put rest here. How bad is resting here? Yeah, how bad is resting here really? Because resting here actually is full value, yeah? Because you don't need to use blood potion until you have lost HP. If we upgrade here, I would assume the upgrade is probably on brutality. I would assume the upgrade is on brutality. And upgrading brutality does mean the buff for blood chance being drawn on turn 1 is a lot lower, and you can also discount the thing on turn 2 in like hallway fights in Act 3. Which is kind of important that you have the cheaper buff for blood in Act 3 hallway fights. It would not be very good if we face something that hits us on turn 1 of the... Into Collector it would be good. It would not be good if we face a hallway that hits on turn 1. But we just fought the Snake Plant, so the... And Sensorin Mystic, so the only other fight that does that is Avocado Red, exactly, right? Every other hallway fight does not attack us on turn 1. It's like Snecko, Baseball Sentry, Chosen +1, Triple Cultist, they just do nothing on turn 1. So the Brutality Plus is bad exactly in Avocado Red. If we want to lead and she buffs turn 1, so my red mask misses and I don't draw any attacks to kill, then turn 2 I still don't die even with the brutality here, and she's weakened most of the time. I think we upgrade brutality and go left. I think we upgrade brutality and go left. Chance to die present. You know, we're going in. A chance to die definitely is here. Yeah. Okay, boot stabbing. I claim that this fight is okay, and it didn't do the garbage pattern, so hopefully it is actually okay. So what is this? I want to get into my shockwave, right? I could of course trans into blood for blood right now, but that's fine. Yeah? It's not so much of a problem here. Yeah, of course. And it didn't even draw any skill for the freaking second wheel. Are you kidding me? No, seriously though, what the hell is this? I didn't draw into anything for second wheel, the exhaust, and also the Wrath of Blood is here, and the pommel strike. Well, freaking amazing, thank you. I mean, I still play Vitality though. Vitality side should probably also be played, and we discount the thing immediately. So I'll take 6. No Shockwave either though, and no Thunder Energy in this fight, so hopefully it's actually okay. But this order is really bad, but at least it didn't do the worst pattern. I don't get Wrath of Blood damage in first cycle, no even form turn 1. And I know I don't have the Thunder Energy in this fight. Yeah? And we cannot stay here forever, I don't have disarm. So hopefully I don't die here from 62, because it could happen with this hand now. Hemo Pommel versus Bash. We already have the Shockwave plus, so it will just be play if we draw. So I think we're Hemo Pommel. Ow. Well, my buff has 0 cost now at least. I hit Shockwave. Shockwave is better than Demon Form, yeah? I think, because the buff of Blood is already 0 cost, you can draw back into it. Now the question is whether I play Evolve or not. I have a lot of wounds. Okay, fine. Good talk. Ow. I still weakened forever here. Deep breath now. Other choice, let's triple defend now and then power 2 next turn. Because deep breathing now, I guess deep breathing now can get a big fiend fire immediately sometimes. And next time I still don't really die. I mean I can die next turn. It's doing like what, 25, yeah? So this turn I could always do defend into fiend fire, for example. After the deep breath, because deep breath can draw into some wounds to extend my hand, yeah? But let's just say I don't play any defense. How bad is it? I take 14 here, so I go to 12. 12, next time I go to 11. And 11 I heal to 26, so I can never even die next turn. Okay, so I should just play deep breath here. If I don't play deep breath here, it means I'm not playing the fiend fire this turn, but I think I do want the fiend fire now. I just play deep breath. And demon forms here, so do I play defend or not? Because if I fiend fire now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 90 damage. It's 51, and 51 is in range for Buff of Blood, and we have Evolve. I should fiend fire immediately. Hopefully the book dies and not me. Hopefully the book dies and not me. I mean, if I don't draw into the thing, I can still block. And next time I always draw Buff of Blood because Evolve is going in. So we take 1 more and then it's dead. And that's what I'm saying, is that this fight is probably going to be okay, yeah? Because even with the draw, that's not exactly stellar at all here. We are still not even close to dying. So at least we draw the good elite fight, but it's still not good. Because you see, this is only possibly the best elite matchup here, and we still take so much damage. So it's not great. Next turn is always dead. But we take 1 more, no, cannot kill this turn. Okay. Yeah, and Thunder on 2. Wow. Oh, good thing I risked my life for this. At least I got a potion, which has 70%. That garbage. 3 attacks. I triple got this, and we know this fight doesn't hit on turn 1, yeah? I did say that the only fight that hits me on turn 1 is the only fight that hits me on turn 1 is Avocado Red. This fight can be a little bit annoying though, especially if the Pommel draws to Buff of Blood now, so hopefully it just doesn't do that. Of course I need to play the Pommel, yeah, but hopefully it just doesn't draw into my Buff of Blood. Thank you. So do I feed fire now or not? Because I can kill this immediately. I can play Brutality, feed fire, and kill this immediately, and Buff of Blood is only 2 costs though. Otherwise I could play Hemo and Buff of Blood becomes 1 cost, and also deploy the Metallicize. And keep the Fiend Fire and the redraw as well, the Deep Red, which is not even bad. I think so. I think it's like this, and it's better. Buff of Blood is still killing this. I have Buff of Blood next turn. I could bottom deck Buff of Blood, that would be the other bad case. I could exactly bottom deck this card and then they don't even die. But this turn is just Shockwave power through. I think it's pretty clear. We do have Goons and don't have Evolve in play yet, but you know. Could die this fight by the way, but usually not. Okay, at least a draw buff, but I think Brutality. It didn't fail me at the last moment. Should probably still snipe this one unless you tell me we reduce the other HP, but 33 plus 16 doesn't kill anything, yeah? Wasting damage is a little bit weird though. And we could evolve before playing Deep Breath as well. We have Bluff about redraw, I should kill this now. But yeah, evolve into Deep Breath, I don't want to redraw these cards. When is he? See the thing, but we can armor the cleave here and then cleave. Holy cleave plus. And the shockwave is still good enough to like not die. Can I ignore the Hemo here? I kind of want to, but I probably should play the Hemo. Oh yeah, we are fine. We are living. No problem. Thunder on one only though. Can I get the Deep Breath here? Oh, good. Thunder on two. No potion. Right back to 80%. What the hell? We just don't get potions inside this arc. My potion is currently back to 80. Oh, feel no pain. Body slam is nice and all, but we take this feel no pain. I can maybe barricade up here with the thing. Feel no pain. Thank you. I don't know what I want to see here, but I just don't want to see like some garbage. Is this good or bad? If we can beat the fight, then it's good. My HP is pretty low though, and the knob is not exactly so simple because I didn't get new potions. I will tell you the knob fight is not actually easy, especially if we are losing HP now. Taking 11, if skill pot anything next turn, right? Running away from the knob here is like so sad, man. Yeah, having to run away from the knob here is like so incredibly sad, but can we kill the knob? I guess depends on how much HP we leave this fight with. Skill point is better in this fight for sure though, because skill point in the next fight does it does nothing. Like why not? You're skill potting against the knob. So you could skill pot immediately here because we currently are taking 11, and taking 11 when you have 14 HP maybe not the comfiest thing out there. You know? Energy right now doesn't really play though, but some block play, some strength play, some card draw could play. It's okay. So you could full block this turn if you want. We do not need to draw the second shockwave, so I should just second win, yeah? In fact, second win I guess is only blocking 10, so we are taking a bit, unless you don't play Brutality, but we will play Brutality. If it takes power through, then we shuffle wounds in. But I would take like 0. How bad is wounds? I mean, okay, pretty bad if we don't play Evo before Deep Breath. But I kind of want my HP, you know. Unless you tell me we need to discount Blood for Blood now, otherwise I get owned. But they are vulnerable. I am weakened, no? But even if I'm vulnerable, maybe it's not that bad because we feel no pain and another second win here. Blocking. I could take 1 here though, I think I should play the cleave. I should play the cleave and just take 1 so we ping myself for 2 and Blood for Blood is on cost, yeah? Cleave. Oh dear. Yep, drawing into trends into Deep Breath, Pommel Strike. And no Blood for Blood, well, thank you. Okay, that is horrible, just so you know. That is insanely bad, because now I could even die inside this fight. This doesn't kill. I want energy now, though. I do want this energy. I do actually want this energy, so I think I should trance. I think I should deep breath. And after deep breath, we can play 2 attacks into barricade, the second green in box 15, so I don't actually gain any block at all extra for the barricade. And I'm still vulnerable, but this guy is on 1 HP, which we could just draw all powers next turn and die immediately, but just so you know. Oh, this is awful. I did not even draw a kill here because they are... I draw extra skill, I can block store with the second win, yeah? I draw extra attacks, I can kill. But I draw this, so I have no Sun Arrow next turn. I have no cut draw next turn. I have all powers next turn. And I'm vulnerable. Oh, this is awful. This is like completely horrible. But not getting energy this turn means I just don't play barricade. But I will get rid of my deep breath. It does mean I will have Sun Arrow for next fight though, because if I draw Blood for Blood Fiend Fire, I'm still okay. It's like Blood for Blood 1 and Fiend Fire the other, and the Sun Arrow is kept, and I can kill the knob with the deep breath maybe. Because yeah, this turn could just be Pommel, Hemokinesis, second win. So no barricade. But I need to draw both Blood for Blood and Fiend Fire next turn. Because yeah, over 2 turns is going to shuffle with Sun Arrow, and we cannot get it back again with Brutality sticking me down and there's no barricade. But I think that's still better though, than going for the deep breath and playing barricade for no reason. Because if I play the deep breath here, we can never preserve Sun Arrow into the next fight. Ever. Oh yeah, Hemo. And I guess if we Hemo Pommel here, and then the Boomerang has a 15 out of 16 to kill this, because as long as it doesn't hit here 4 times, this guy will die to like 1 Boomer tick. Yeah, that's the favorite activity, right? Is that we hit the Boomerang, we hope the Boomerang hits it 1 time. Yeah, that's great. Everybody loves that. Oh, let's drop Blood for Blood Feed Fire. Okay, so good. So we do have 30 HP into the North fight with Thunder on 2. I just killed, even when we're weakened, they still kills. 44 damage. Because the Brutality is good. Well, 30 HP into the North, can die. Absolutely can die to the North from 30. But Thunder is still intact, so I think we fight here, of course. Right? The payoff is way too big here. Scary? You know what else is scary? Next act is scary, and the Blood for Blood is here though. Blood for Blood is in my hand, which is bad. Just so you know, that's extremely terrible, but okay, Brutality needs to be played, that much is clear. So now I can either choose to play 2 powers and skip my turn entirely, or I can play 22 damage on the knob. Not playing the Evolve here does mean that in the reshuffle we can take chip. But the knob must die by turn 3, otherwise I always die here. Not true, because if I play Fear No Pain Evolve, we could actually block with the second win barricade sometimes even. Yeah? And then of course in the reshuffle I am safe as long as Brutality doesn't kill me. And I can block this 5, because I don't need to discount my buff, but now that Brutality is already in play and this card is literally here. Of course I can Sun Arrow, I can deep breath into it next turn, for example. Not hitting the knob at all here. Next turn I play Shockwave and I'm still being hit. And on turn 3 the Fiend Fire is doing like 75 damage. But do have Pommel and Hemo. I draw 12 out of these cards, and then of course Trance is also drawing deeper. The Deep Breath does not draw deeper into draw power, but if I play the Evolve and redrawing into the wounds from this is actually self-cycling, so it's not even that bad. I think I should play the powers. I think I should actually play the powers, hopefully not key got down. But playing the Blood for Blood here in my head is actually higher chance to die than playing these powers. So I think I play the powers. Whether to play the defense or not is like a little bit trickier, because I could deep breath into Blood for Blood here, but if I deep breath then Sun Arrow energy is already going in, so I think the discount is not that important. So I play the defense to save 5. Yeah, do nothing is an Nocturne 1, excellent strategy. Shockwave will need to be played. Chance to die next turn is not very low, yeah? If I Shockwave Hemo, for example, I got Shockwave block 6 and then the knob is going to 8, so we are taking 10 damage this turn, going to 4. Next turn the knob does need to die the way I play like this. Actually, not always, because I could block with the second wind because Feel No Pain is already in play. Yeah, no, not even close. You see next hand you know whether we're dead or not, but this hand like, not even close. Because there's another option to even play Metallicized Shockwave here and just block the knob. How stupid is it to not deal 30 damage to the knob here with the Hemo? Because if I play Shockwave Hemo, yeah, what happens is I must draw Feed Fire next turn, which is not unlikely. I guess sometimes I can draw second wind and still block. We can power 2 second wind and block the knob as they're still weakened both. But if I just Shockwave and not play the Hemo, then the Feed Fire alone doesn't kill. It doesn't feel, if I draw Feed Fire next turn with the Feel No Pain, it already blocks though, and I'm not being hit for that much, they're weakened. The Feed Fire is blocking like 18. And sometimes, of course, if you change into Fiend Fire, then it's like Giga Dead, you can power 2 Fiend Fire that absolutely full blocks. Because I do see that the Hemokinesis is also only working if we draw into the Fiend Fire, you know? Or we deep breath into some blood for blood thing, but then we can even redraw the Metallicized from the deep breath, yeah? Now, like, what if we just block it? Like, other choice is Pommel Strike first. You could Pommel Strike first to see what you draw, because if you draw Fiend Fire immediately, you can just Fiend Fire the knob now and ignore the Shockwave. And you get 2 cards deeper into the Fiend Fire turn. But if you draw into Battle Trance or Deep Breath immediately, it's weird. I guess Deep Breath is not that weird. If you draw Deep Breath, you can use energy now, so you can just Deep Breath. But second wind this turn is definitely not good. Yeah, you got Pommel Strike immediately here. Next time you draw only 6, yeah? You Pommel here, and then the chance of reaching the Fiend Fire is a lot higher in the 2 turns. If anyway, I mean, I'm dying to knob right now, so it's infinite. If I Metallicize Shockwave, how much do I need to block next turn? Because this turn I could block for 10. I could block for 10 and I'm being hit for 14, so I'm taking only 4. I go to 10 and next turn I have 25, and 25, the Slaver is doing base is 9, so it becomes 10. And the knob base is 19, so it becomes 21. So it's 31 damage in total, and I block for 4. So like 27 damage incoming. I go to 9, I go to 24. So it's actually not super unlikely I could even block it, because this survives, this of course survives. This is reaching 2 cards, but it's a bit weird to me. I just play this Metallicized because if I need to Deep Breath, then the only way to kill the knob the turn afterwards is I still draw into the Fiend Fire. But if I do play an attack now, then I get something different, yeah? If I play an attack now, then I have another way to kill the knob. But the Metallicized block here does matter against the Slaver though. It's not nothing. And the difference between Metallicized and Hemo is 6 HP, you know, this turn. And 6 HP is so much. So what is the best case if I Pommel first? The Shockwave is always played, so I only have 1 energy here. If I Pommel first here, what is the worst thing to see? Of course, the best thing to see is that we see 2 bricks of the Pommel, because next time I don't want to draw the bricks. But seeing this right now is okay, yeah? Seeing this right now is bad. So this is the bad card to see, and this is the bad card to see right now. I guess this is also the bad card to see right now. Like, seeing this card next turn is usually a lot better, because it makes second win and the Fiend Fire is like way stronger. Of course, it does mean that Deep Breath is going to be empty if I trans into it. But at the moment we do have, we draw 6 out of this 14, yeah? And then the second win is leaving, the Fiend Fire is leaving, and even the Power 2 is leaving, and we just play Metallicized Shockwave, and then we just draw Fiend Fire and then kill the knob the turn after. Not actually true though, because if we don't put any damage on the knob right now, then the Fiend Fire is only dealing The Fiend Fire is only dealing 75 damage, so the Knob doesn't die to that. At the same time, the Fiend Fire blocks a lot, so it could just one-shot the Taskmaster, and then the Knob afterwards is doing the small hit, and we can kill it over 2 turns. Or we can even block it as well with the second wind in the next cycle. Basically, I would prefer not to do, but it is possible. And if I have to deep red, I really don't want to deep red into Metallicize again, you know. So I think I will play Metallicize Shockwave. Even though the line seems very unconventional, I think we'll play Metallicize Shockwave. Instead of playing any attack here. Hopefully not Giga Dumb. Yeah, with the Fear No Pain, we are allowed to do this. And there's no need to potion yet. There's no need to potion yet. Don't break like one hand. Oh, that's like the worst hand. To be fair though, with this hand and Pommel last turn will lead nowhere. Yeah, Pommel last turn will lead nowhere because you draw into trance, and then if you trance, you are doomed. But we miss every single hit here, and then if I trance now and miss all the hits, I die immediately. If I deep breath and it shuffles in all of this crap, and I still need to reach like these cards. Oh man. I actually miss all 3, yeah? I actually miss all of the all 3. Like this lives, this lives, this lives. Not dying on, if we draw pin 5, we don't even care about killing Knob this turn, we are like just fine. But yeah, deep breathing here, all of these self-cycle, but then I hate hand space issues. Otherwise, I shuffle in Blood for Blood, which is not even that good right now. And of course, the Knob gets angry when I play this, yeah? I do get Sundial Energy though, that could be something. Because the moment I play the trance, I cannot do anything anymore, my turn stops. So if I play the trance and miss, I'm dead. I think I should deep breath, but that's not great. I think I should play deep breath, but that's not great. Okay, Pommel. Now I need to think where to Pommel though, because the Fiend Fire is killing the Knob anyway, yeah? But there is a chance that we can just kill Taskmaster this and block the Knob. So for example, Pommel here, it does open some Hemo Blood for Blood on the thing. Because if we draw the Fiend Fire now, the Knob is dead regardless. The Knob dies from full HP the moment I see the Fiend Fire with this hand. So I think there's no reason to Pommel here. We should Pommel Taskmaster. Okay, second win, we are fine. We're fine this turn. Not sure about next turn, but this turn we are fine. And because I play the blocking line, we have enough HP to survive this. And of course, these are self-cycle was evolve is goated, so... Do I trance or not? Do I trance or not? Can I barricade? I'm thinking about that too. I think I can, because we can even play Arma on the second win before, but maybe that's not positive, I don't know. I think I do want to play trance though. So should I play the barricade before the trance? Because then I don't overdraw. Yeah, I play barricade before the trance. If I see the if I see the Fiend Fire, I just Fiend Fire the Knob to death immediately, yeah. Otherwise I play the second win. So the worst case is I trance to 3 attacks. If that's the case, I still don't die. This is absolutely blocks enough. It blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and it's times 8 is 40 block. Yeah, we are full blocking the Knob here. Okay, so we play barricade and then trance. Yeah, and the Sundial Energy. That's why I'm saying that keeping Sundial on 2 is so important here into this fight. Yeah, yeah, we barricade into trance and we draw Fiend Fire and Knob dies right now. We store all this block, so the Taskmaster can never kill me. HP block power is 15. We never die here. This is full blocking. It is just full blocks the Knob like immediately. Okay, full blocking the Knob, yeah, no problem, you know. And we barricade up. Yeah, loser. You ever see a Colosseum fight like this before? Because I think it's pretty rare. You know, we are still full blocking Knob this turn, and next turn it dies to Fiend Fire. But you ever see a Colosseum fight here where the Ironclad, we are the Ironclad, and on turn 4 the Knob is at full HP. It's pretty unusual, right? But you know, it's happening right now. It dies next turn, and we don't take damage here because you can see 27 plus 4. So the Metallicize line, right? If you didn't play Metallicize, you could have like deep breath into the Metallicize and you are freaking dead, yeah. But I play Metallicize, so I save HP on turn 1. I full block, I save HP on turn 1. I save HP again on turn 2, and it still plays on turn 3. And then I say, because of Fear No Pain is playing on turn 1 as well, I could block the knob on turn 2 instead of playing blood for no reason. Imagine not playing the powers, right? You are like ultra dead, no? Because you deep breath into the wounds you break, you redraw the evolve, you redraw the Fear No Pain, redraw the Metallicize. And now you have a billion bricks in your draw pile, you cannot block the knob ever. But we just full block the knob, yeah, no problem. Die. Yeah, it's already dead, next turn guaranteed, yeah. I don't... Yeah, Sundial next turn is a bit hard unless we draw into exactly deep breath here, but it could be possible, yes. It could be possible that we draw into deep breath. Full block. Oh, deep breath. Oh, I love deep breath. So now we power through into deep breath and then advance Sundial on 2 and then Fin Fire is dead. Holy. Perfect. Oh, and suddenly the relic, relic quality suddenly not so bad, no? Not so bad, yeah? Yeah, we fought one elite, we were going to like freaking Imagine Dodging, no? Like Imagine Dodging and going here, 0 relics, and suddenly now I have 1 relic, 2 relics, 3 relics, and some gold, and some HP. Oh, isn't that great? Did I embrace Mortal? No. And that's what I'm saying, it's like Act 3 position is so shit, you know? It's like, maybe it's time to stop thinking about dying and then go in. It's probably time to stop thinking about garbage low rolls and just run in. 6080, no idea. I mean, it drops a potion here, so I have no clue what the potion chance is. I mean, even if it doesn't drop a potion, I still have no clue. We can bottle Fear No Pain and all the barricade itself. Bottling barricade is quite strong, except that we don't have energy, but it is quite strong. Vitality is already green though, but yeah, bottle barricade does give me a lot of room to play. We have so many good bottles. It's like bottle Demon Form plus even, yeah, like Demon Form plus you want on turn 1 if you want to play it. With barricade you want on turn 1, you want to play it. Fear No Pain you want on turn 1, you want to play it. Like all of these powers are good. At the same time, all of them are bad because I don't have energy. And this card is bad. What is the best power in this case? We can go infinite against Collector, so honestly I don't care about bottling Demon Form. You could claim the bottling Demon Form to control the minions, but at this point I don't think we're so scared of the minions. We have enough HP to just face time Collector until we are infinite and then she dies. Okay, bottle lover? Yeah, me too. I'm thinking a little bit about Act 3 fights, but we have Red Mask on turn 1 to mitigate the H damage, and we have Eternal Feather as well. Even though Force Passing, and then, okay, bottling Barricade against Retomancer, Burning, for example, is not exactly the best thing of all time, and we do have a 5-pot. And this one really doesn't care about dealing damage with Strength later on, you know. And it might also be, at the same time, it might be too slow to go infinite in like the hard fight or the spear and shield, like the Act 3 bosses. Meanwhile, the barricade bottle was just great. I mean, you can see what the barricade was doing in the North fight. It was even the North. It's even the North, and this barricade was so insanely valuable compared to the other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I just bottle barricade, no? And then do nothing here. 28 HP, I should rest. What should I rest? With bottle barricade now, upgrading something like Fear No Pain is quite good. Or the trends even, upgrading trends is not bad. We do have 42 HP. Hello VM, I just full block the knob in Act 2. On turn 4, the knob was hitting me with 31 and it had full HP. I didn't take damage, so I full block it. Pretty unusual. Yeah, I put it trends to reach for the blood for blood. I don't think Fear No Pain upgrade makes like a lot of sense here though, so we probably shouldn't do it. Resting to always preserve Lizard Tail is a thought because the Collector fight is not totally safe. Yeah? Let's make it clear, the Collector fight is still like kind of nasty even with Barricade Bottle. But it's not that bad. We have Evolves, I could just play Power 2 first cycle, and the moment you get a good turn, we kind of like win. The moment we get a good turn with Barricade Bottle, we never take damage again, and they just brutality ticking down. And sometimes she hits me for a lot on turn 2 and I'm sad. It's just that, right? We get hit a lot on turn 2. Up to now, meaning we're prime in 6 months, pretty low. I mean, we in silence 27, so you get to 28 and it's yeah, 28 is a goal. Right now it's 22, so you know, quite a while to go still. Act 3, force passing the Eternal Feather cannot be used and still need to recall. Yeah? How delusional is it to recall here? Yeah, how delusional is it to recall now? To open the rest in Act 3, but we have Eternal Feather, so... Surely you don't need to rest that many times in Act 3, right? 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 After boss rewards as well, we see like boss rewards will hopefully get stronger. But it was thing pretty recently, like a few weeks ago. Yeah, Ben gets on motor gets a we are recalling in 38, yeah. Exactly, right? I wonder about the thing about trans upgrade though is that it plays so weird if you're not getting good force energy, yeah. And if you see like pyramid or whatever, then the thing doesn't even play. Snecko now is weird though. So Snecko now is actually extremely strange. So unless we see like corruption or something, I don't think Snecko is a thing anymore. And I'm like 2 on 3 energy base with this deck. So I think the blood point to next arc is good to maybe just rest, yeah. Maybe just rest, yeah. Yeah, let's be a little bit responsible and just rest. Saving this potion is not bad. I play 3 powers, yeah, but still top deck by the way, 2 innates. Okay, at least I draw Shockwave on turn 2, so we are fine. Yeah, nice rest. Yeah, good rest as always. Yeah, like, amazing rest right here, look at this. Absolutely insane. Yeah, feel no pain or what? Okay, no feel no pain. We can armor power to a second win here. And just barricade up. Yeah, good rest, as always. You could also power through into Fiend Fire, but I think you still need second win to get rid of these cards. So I should not do that yet. I don't care about armor, right? We just power through second win and then play the clip or something. Yeah, cleave. Do that. Get the cleave. Block for block can kill 1 now. The cleave actually get them into thresholds. Holy. Demon form I don't care in this fight at all, yeah? We don't play demon form. Good rest, we take like 0 damage. Okay, I mean not 0, I take damage with my brutality, but you know, it's effectively 0. Thanks. Yeah, very good rest as always. In fact, now it's still really not the time, so we can evolve into second win if you want to play evolve. I do want to play evolve, I think. So I can play power 2 safely next turn. Yeah, good rest. Yeah, minus on fire, just like that, pretty easy. We even have turn dim, holy crap. We even have the freaking turn dim. Can second win away this now, and we just go infinite next turn. I would rest. We lost like what 4 HP in this fight, maybe 5 HP. Yeah, we every single HP loss is due to brutality. This collector didn't manage to hit me 1 time. Amazing rest. And now it drops a potion, it tosses away my 5-4, and I want to Retromancer in Act 3 and die. Because I don't have a 5-4, I only see that. Because I'm keeping a blood pot. Infinite. We are infinite yeah, now. I guess this is faster. Yeah, not die just for a wasted rest. You can pretend that the North fight went worse. Yeah, maybe I play a Giga Bedline in the North fight and we use a Blood Pot or something, and suddenly now I'm in danger of dying before Collector, so I rest. Yeah. Let's imagine that scenario. Yeah, the North fight actually went bad because I played a terrible line. Like I play Blood for Blood on turn 1 or something and I barely survive with Blood Pot, and now we need to rest to not die to Collector. Yes, that is what happened. Yeah, that is what happened, you guys. Trust. That's exactly what happened here. If anybody tells you that that was not the thing that happened, they're lying. I don't listen to them, they're liars. And of course she drops the potion because potion chance is very high. Okay, the potion is not that good at least, so we can keep these two. Well, that is very good. That's like absolutely the best thing to see there. The best rare card for sure. Is that true? Fit Plus may be stronger though. Yeah, Fit Plus might be stronger in this deck. Yeah, Fit Plus is probably stronger, yes. Okay, fine. Fit Plus is probably stronger. It is green. And we have Auto Barricade, we have Lizard Tail, it's just like, it's too much HP. Offering maybe second best. Offering maybe is the second best. Reaper is probably a third best. I think Offering is better than Reaper. Not so sure though. Reaper could be stronger than Offering too. But with only 75 max, it's not that easy to just throw speed and shield if you get like Giga on turn 2, turn 3. But otherwise, you could maybe Demon Form up and then Reaper. Hopefully don't break boss relic. Well, we are on 3 energy, so everything sucks. Yeah, we're on 3 energy, so everything sucks, guys. The bell comes with 6 max HP, it also comes with a curse, and curse is notably not very good. We can second win the curse away though, it's not that bad. Otherwise Black Star, but you don't see the front load relics and you also lose 6 max. And force parting Black Star, yeah, so I have no idea how much value it actually is. And I don't even know how many elites and actually I want to walk into, considering Retomancer is a horrible fight and 3 energy. I really don't want to see Retomancer here, so you know. Sometimes we can get a good Retomancer fight and we take 0 like the Collector just now. But I do not want to test my luck against Retomancer, yeah. It's not even just 6 max, it's 6 max with Lizard Tail is kind of like plus 9 HP, you know. Wait. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a lot of damage, by the way. A lot. So Retomancer just got a bit better because my second win is wiping daggers and my Fiend Fight is definitely wiping the daggers. And second win probably, the Fiend Fight also kills her like probably. So my Retomancer matchup just got better, yeah. Where the hell is the Burning Elite? Black Star is already Giga chilling, you have like 4 elites here. Force parting, but you have a bunch of fires and 4 elites. So the royal job running mask long. I do have red mask, so I guess question mark is okay. But yeah, like here you are going to see that 3 energy is going to be a pain in the ass, you know? But we do it with Eternal Feather and we can go to 2 fire in the act. Don't need to actually go into this portion, you can fight like this elite into here. If you want second fire, you need to fight second elite though. And then this fire will also connect to third elite, so it's a 4th triple elite fire, you want double fire. But you do it with Eternal Feather and you have White Beast Potion, so maybe it's not that bad. But yeah, you next turn Darklings are going to go in, yeah, and show you what's up. I'm still playing Barricade though, so we Barricade Brutality Defend here, probably. Probably next time we just get like Offering Shockwave or something. And we need to set up Thunder every single fight. Very important. Okay, I mean I've seen worse. I've seen better though, but I've seen worse too. Yeah, we block for 18, take 4. This doesn't kill. Actually, it can kill with 5 port. We do have the Ashes or Red Tone now, so just 5 pot now, it's okay. Of course, you get a new potion always, you can just say that you lose HP and drink the blood pot, yeah? And then save the 5 pot for the Red Tone. Five point in this fight is fairly high value, but if we draw Fiend Fight, already kill them all. Okay, already killed this guy with the rest, like the other damage. Probably just keep this. Yeah. Probably keep this one. I mean, and we can use a buff for. Pick every single energy boss relic over Bell. Well, Sozu is a bit weird. Crown I would take. Hammer, of course, and Reaper is a bit annoying, but it's probably fine. Final Stone, but maybe okay. Dome we already saw, yeah? And then what else is there? Joker. Joker is okay. Joker is fine. Even though Joker does shut down the Infinite, it's okay. We have power to second wind, feel no pain, barricade. We can just play that kind of deck. The Joker is like fine. Yeah, kind of. I would pick most energy relics over whatever we saw on that screen. That screen was terrible. That's okay. Offering first, or do I armor the offering? I think I like armoring the offering. A Fiend Fire would be nice. Okay, no Fiend Fire. So next time we shuffle Sundial and then I'm set. Cool. That's fine. No? Evo is not in play though. And I'm still losing HP to Brutality, yeah? But it's okay. We do need to set Thunder on 2 every single fight though. That is non-negotiable really. Yeah, Thunder on 1. Now I can Fiend Fight one of them. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, yeah, 24 AoE. Brutality is taking me down here, but it's okay. We have some healing. And I do need Thunder on 2 like before every single fight. It's just Demon Form here. Next turn, yeah, Demon Form, then Buffalo Blood 1, Boomer, another one, Pommel Strike, another one. Pressing it doesn't mean anything because I don't want to kill them this turn. Okay, so Buffalo Blood here. It's barely, actually no, it's killing, it's killing. Even if I draw into nothing, it's still killing because the Ashes is killing this right here. Another 2, and we always get a potion. I can drink the Blood Pot. Energy. This energy is a bit suspicious though, because it only works really with second wind, yeah, nothing else. It is a lot of energy though, with second wind. Of course, you feed fire into that, it does nothing, yeah? And then you don't have a burning pack or a true wit. I would pick a burning pack though. But true wit, I'm not so sure, but I would definitely pick a burning pack still. If we see a Dark Embrace, then of course it's extremely good, and we do go to a shop. Otherwise, blocks 9. How bad can this be? It's also, that's what I'm saying, is only working with the second wind really, because then after second wind you can do some attacks, you know, like Pommel or whatever. I can Shockwave first into the second wind and still play some other cards. But yeah, it usually isn't good before the Dark Embrace, so it's just a speculative pick before the Dark Embrace really here. For the most part. It is green, right? How bad can green be? Bottle Barricade. It blocks 9, leap. 9 block. Leap. Oh. Oh, that's pretty disappointing, but sure. Yeah, painting button here would be nice. Master of Strategy would have been great. Secret Technique would be nice too. Second Deep Breath is interesting. It's not going to be upgraded though. I upgrade my offering and probably upgrade Feel No Pain now in this kind of position. Apple, could take Apple and upgrade Apple, but I don't know what on earth the Apple is really doing here. What is Apple doing? As I upgrade these cards, that's true, but I want the second win all of them away anyway. It does give me a lot of output though. It does upgrade both my second win, power 2 second win, and the barricade. So it upgrades my block engine. At the same time, the moment is second win down, I am infinite. And in the hard fight, I can just keep power 2 second win, even though these are not green, it's more than enough output, yeah? With the Sundial and the Feel No Pain and the Ashes, it's more than enough output with just playing power 2 second win like normal. Because what happens in the hard fight is I can just power 2 second win and then Deep Breath almost try to get still infinite after blocking Beat of Death with this, you know. So I get to max out and it's weakened forever. Second deep breath can give me energy only if it's, but it's also only good if it's green. Dark Shackle is quite nice, so I guess you can take Dark Shackles. Yeah, Dark Shackle is not bad. I don't care about the Apo, right? Yeah, and this deck does not care about the Apo. So do I care about the deep breath or not? Like, this is probably nothing. You could take this if you're scared of Reto, but I just hope the White Beast Ashes enough already. In net deck. Flash of Steel is like nothing really. We don't need this Flash of Steel. We already have the Sundial. I do not need this. This is Flash of Steel for like any fight. And it's bad in the fight that we are maybe already kind of bad at. So it's just about whether I take the second deep breath or not. Second deep breath. I mean, still not bad. It just opens another low roll for the trans turn. But taking second deep breath into upgrading it, like how bad is it here? I'm lacking energy and it just gives me energy as some dial. A second deep breath because I'm not sure whether it can be green or not. If it's not green, it's not good enough. Probably can be green, no? Probably can be green. It's just the only other priority upgrade right here. We have Dark Offering, yeah? And then after that, the only other thing that competes with it either will be an extra rest if we need to refuel HP, or is a Dark Embrace with energy discount. Second deep breath is probably fine. I cannot get my energy this turn, not that I want to anyway. Also, we cannot block this turn either, I'm taking it. Am I playing Barricade or Demon Form? I was playing Barricade because I float on energy. Playing Demon Form, Fiend Fire is already here. I can also play Fiend Fire and not the Brutality. Because this deals 52 damage, but I don't even know what that does. If I want to preserve the Fire Pot of this. Because I could see 52 damage here. Actually, it's 55. It's 55 damage. 75 is on 18, so I can snipe it next turn, yeah, with the 5 pot. Maybe Fiend Fire immediately, right? Maybe just Fiend Fire immediately. Yeah, deep breath to deep breath, I can do it. I guess no reason not to deep breath because the deep breath into offering a block cut. Wow. I mean, that's fine. I don't want to draw that next turn, so I can just Fiend Fire this whole head. Your defense would be better, but the defense block 6. I think I just play Fiend Fire immediately and no brutality. Hopefully not dumb. Deal damage, and then worst comes to worst, can iPod. Ow. Can I not play Offering? Because Evolve is in play now, and we still have Ashes. It's not weakened, no? And Funeral Pain is not in play yet. Next time it could attack me with a 26. But Weak Pot is a better potion to use because they already have Red Mask and 2 Shockwaves, so this Weak Pot usually doesn't play. Meanwhile, the 5 pot can still play into this Burning Raptor, potentially. Or a Raptor here, or a Raptor here. You never know, you know, Raptor can just be around the corner. And on the other hand, this also lose me 6 HP, and I Sentinel and does nothing. How bad can this be? Yeah, how bad can this be really? It's not that bad. Not playing the Hemo here, how dumb is that? If I play Hemo, it's dead. But what if I don't play the Hemo? Because I could Shockwave into second wind, for example. And we deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we deal 15 damage, 18 damage on 20, so 5 pot always kills already and it's vulnerable. And heavy fall. Ah, cannot be that bad, right? Like, why on earth did I lose 2? Makes no sense. And if we draw the worst hand, we can always 5 point, yeah? Otherwise, it's safe HP. HP in this deck is not so. We don't have that much HP to spare, you know? Let's try to save HP whenever possible. Holy Sentinel! Shield of the Gods! I mean, we pick this, yeah. It's not that good if it's not on the in the same hand as the Sentinel, but it does give the Sentinel a very, very big combo. Shield of the Gods. Shield of the Gods. Stop or what? Or we can delay the shop until here and ignore the second fire, ignore the third elite, so that we don't fight 2 Raptors in case this is a Raptor. Shop immediately doesn't give me relic thresholds. Going here, we can roll red mask or red relics, and then we can get here cash in, and then only 1 fire is no feather healing, so it could be a little bit dangerous too. Yeah, just chop now. Yeah, I think. That's mean advanced whole way, but 1 potion here is still replaceable. And there's nothing here, so we just remove and leave if you want to spend gold. I know I've been talking about Raptor being scary all this time, but I think we remove the cleave now. Yeah, the cleave had its moments, but now it's gone. When did this have its moment? When did the cleave actually have its moment? I said the cleave had its moment, but when was the moment? Like what does this cleave do? The only thing I can remember the cleave is that it got played twice in the slam gang, yeah, and nothing died. I played the clip twice and it didn't kill a single slime. That was very sad. But you know. Surely it doesn't kill me in Retomancer already by removing this. We have like potions prepared, yeah? And what else is here anyway? There's nothing. I mean, you can take the rod. If you have the gold, but we don't have the gold. This actually saves quite a bit of HP. We have brutality plus, and then blood for blood discount doesn't really matter that much, yeah? And the offering also wants to be played, and then there's a Hemo as well. So the rod would have saved a lot of HP, but I don't know whether I would pay gold for it or not. It's pretty expensive. Bye. Probably Retomancer is not that... not that bad, right? Oh god. Sign of energy now or what? Is it Armor Deep Breath and a Deep Breath and see the things? Or you can open attack pod and then Armor attack pod, but keeping this potion for Retomancer is not that bad, yeah. And we can still snipe one of them with the 5 pod. Armor Deep Breath and then just get Sign of energy now seems okay. Onion with the sub and 4 months special remove Bash. Bash will its time will come. The next remove probably will be Bash, yes. On 3 base energy, I don't think this Bash ever gets played. Like the Boomer can still be used sometimes with the demon form, I don't know. But yeah, if we can remove 2 more cards, of course it's going to be Bash Boomer here. Some order. Pen. Barricade second win. Or you can just play the powers. Barricade second win means you don't play brutality, yeah? So the it does full block though. It blocks for 16 here, 18 here. So we block 24, we store 3 block. Next turn they're going in, no? And they're not weakened. Otherwise you can play 3 powers here and take damage, but the buff is discounted, so maybe you can kill some of them next turn. And you also draw 6 cards, so you break less often. Only this guy is guaranteed to attack next turn. This guy would not attack big though, and we have Shockwave. Only Illusion knows playing Barricade. Illusion, full block. Hopefully not 2 Illusion though. Oh god. Okay, more deep breath, more deep breath. We have Shockwave at worst, yeah, but at least more deep breath here. We can draw 2. Shockwave into second win for 2 again. We are taking damage, by the way. This is not full blocking, but it's not that bad. It's definitely not full blocking, but it's not that bad. Full block. It's 24. Yeah, it's 24 here. We're taking 9. Next turn though, next turn is maybe a little bit more worrying. These guys don't need to attack this turn, just so you know. They choose to attack anyway, but they don't need to attack this turn. Oh, surely next turn they don't attack. Oh, I draw Detour. If I play offering here, of course I kill, but then lose 6 HP. Can I not lose 6 HP or not? Transcend only draw 8, so there's no guarantee I reach the field fight. The moment I reach field fight, I win the fight. The moment I reach the field fight, I win the fight. Of course, I can also just use the ashes and then use one potion here. This is like 6 damage, which is not even killing, but it does block. Not too terribly. And I can still offering after the chance if it breaks, and I need to reset this HP. And it's still full blocks. It's just the next one is not guaranteed. Okay, fine. -6. Yeah, fine, -6. Let's not be too stupid, yo. Yeah, now of course they're all dead, yeah, but can I save them? I can save this guy, right? I can power 2 and then fiend fire like here, and then kill this and this, and save the middle guy for Sunday Advance. This exhausts 10 cards, then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This steals 30 AoE damage. This guy is like done for. This guy is dead. This guy, however, is alive on 5, and we do not actually. Yeah, so I can advance Sundial. Die. And keep the retro potions. And also use the potion, of course. Okay, this potion is nothing, so we keep these, yeah. Oh, that's a little bit weird. Why are you green? Why are you green? This thing is like so good, man. This second field of pain, but at the same time you can see how much we need energy, yeah? Yeah, you can see for yourself how much we freaking need energy here. Like, we have 3 base here, and then the Sundial is 1 town, and then offering is 1 town, and we're just lacking energy forever. Second field of pain is like so good. It blocks so much. Holy crap, it blocks an insane amount. Energy. Yeah, it's Retro. We save the potions for this though. Let's pop more left now and see first. I have seen that we use a pot. And hopefully you don't die next turn. Do I play barricade or not? I guess I open attack pot first and see now. Because if I see like immolate or something, then it can just immolate, and then this guy also dies, then they can play 2 powers. But if I choose a 5 pot, I only waste damage. And I only need to deal 6 damage to kill, you know, with attack pot, so it probably would die. This is not 6 damage, but this is 6 damage. On the other hand, you can take second combo and see 1 more card, which I kind of like to see 1 more card. Combo. Okay, good thing I see the card this turn and not next turn. The brutality is played, yeah? You could kill this guy right now immediately as well, but it doesn't change her intent next turn, and yeah, I don't really see a reason. I guess there's reasons that we keep Dark Shackle, but I don't care about Dark Shackles. Or you get 1 goon less, okay, fine. If you kill this now with the 5 you get 1 less goon. Otherwise, you just barricade and Dark Shackles here, and you know, you take 0, and next turn is still in 5-pot range. Because it does take 6 damage. Actually, no, it regens 7, so it doesn't die to the 5-pot next turn. Oh. So I guess I shoot 5-pot now, huh? And then keep the Dark Shackles unplayed and get no goons, yeah? And we can deep red into Dark Shackles. Because it does heal 7, so it heals a bit too much here. Even if a Shackle doesn't deal damage with Ash, it doesn't die to 5-pot. To be fair though, my entire deck here is freaking exhausted, and I need to exhaust 1 card into 5-pot, so that's not very likely. On the other hand, she could just block next turn. Not block because she can resummon, but we can never really block these guys without killing them accidentally, right, with the Ashes. But that's the case I'm playing around without killing 2 daggers now, yeah, is that we can block... She resummons next turn and somehow don't kill any of the daggers, and she summons only 1 new one. But Ashes will just kill them, no, if they can block next turn. Yeah, I think that doesn't make sense. We probably just 5-pot now. Yeah, Shackle is here, and then actually then yeah, Shackle is a good redraw, so I just 5-pot here and let them die to Ashes. Yeah, we draw 6. We could die this turn, hopefully not. I was just kidding. And I seeing red. I haven't drawn into any of the stuff. And the second win here is alone with 3 attacks. And my whole deck is not attacked, by the way, but you know, somehow I just draw this alone. We are never losing tail at least though, because we can snipe 2 daggers immediately here, but I would prefer to not lose this much HP if I can. Wow. I mean, it's fine, we can second win now. Yeah, you can just second win here, block for 24. And you take like 8, and no powers in play, and the offering is not play, and you're set, but you know. At least you're not dead now. Shockwave is not in play, Piano Pain is not in play. Seeing red and the offering is both drawn with the... And the deep red, yeah, both drawn with... Oh, my energy is drawn on the turn, I cannot use my energy. So, you know, that's not great. But, you know, what can you do? Ah, we second win away 24 and take 8, yeah? That's really not great, though, because after this, it's pretty hard to get good turns here. I don't need extra energy this turn to kill the dagger, yeah? But I need to play Hemo still, though. I don't need to play Hemo. Die. The other guy also dies. Ow! She doesn't attack, no idea whether that's good or bad, but you know, that's what she does. So we could... I don't have an evolve in play yet. In fact, I have already exhausted my evolve, so playing the power through is not even so good. And the Sentinel's missing the burning pack here, of course. At least you can deep breath next turn to feed fire usually. I say usually, not always. But regardless, I know this is play. It's just that afterwards, do I play Shockwave, do I play some like Metallized Sentinel? Because next on the turn is just like burning pack into deep breath and then Shockwave feed fire. Anyway, we don't play Shockwave now. And I do gain a lot more block from playing Metallized Sentinel immediately, but there's a chance I just don't draw burning pack next turn and that line is no... it doesn't materialize, but then I still store 17 block. But that's a lot of block. We'll play the power through as well, but I think it's fine. Okay, I didn't draw the... see the burning pack. That's still fine, we can still shock into feed fire here. And yeah, ashes will kill these guys. We have ashes for 6 cards, so 18. This guy's dead. You need a pommel here, no? So I will. And I can feed fire her. Yeah, burning pack is never... if does anything. Ashes. And we store 38 block now, and she's debuffed, so hopefully it's safe. And it feels that it should be safe. It feels like she should die like fairly soon from here. Can I pommel her to save brutality HP? Now the problem with seeing Reto first here though is that Reto can be here again, yeah? Which is kind of annoying. But at least this fight didn't go so badly. We do lose a lot of HP, but I do have a new potion and we have eternal feather HP. Like right now the only damage I would take is for my burning, for my brutality, so I do want to end the fight somewhat quickly here. It's probably work. I just assume this will just work. Ashes. And my series, well, I mean, as usual, it could be bad or it could be good. That fight is like maybe the one of the most draw dependent in the entire game because the attack pattern also is so... the attack pattern is also so highly variable, you know. But this time we have evolve and a barricade bottle, so usually it's fine if it doesn't blast my face in the first 2 turns. You do want to advance Sundial to the good number, of course. This works. Does it still work? I was planning on blood for blood her right now and then we kill. Does it still work? If I deep breath. I don't really play, I'm weakened, yeah? No, I'm weakened. So this is like 11. Oh, that's so annoying. That's 21 and then deep breath is exhausting 1, 2, 3, 4 casts only. It doesn't even kill because I bottom deck exactly buff for 1 and I'm weakened, so I have to lose 1 more. Oh, -1. What can you do? yeah, because I didn't exhaust the Dark Shackles earlier, now I break. Oh, thanks. And I lose 1 HP to brutality. I have to set Thunder to 1. And it's important, so Thunder needs to be on 1. Playing Hemo here is losing 2, of course that's just worse. Now, what can you do? I'm not weakened next on the buff, but already kills, and I do not shuffle twice. But that already kills. We restore HP. HP is good. One scale, don't know what that does, but sure. That thing is green. It also feels like it doesn't do anything. On the other hand, here's the bloodletting to break my turns even more. Yeah, here's the bloodletting to break my turns even more. You can see the Seeing Red and the Sentinel, like how well they have performed, and they don't do anything yet because they just break my draws. And after I exhaust, after I play my power the first time around, I do not need recurring energy sources. So Seeing Red is just better than bloodletting for the most part. You can see that I shrink down fairly quickly, and then after I shrink down to Sundial, I don't need energy anymore because I block more than enough. I have barricade. I don't need to deal damage. And then second Fiend Fire, I also don't really see that it's doing much of anything really. If I bought to Feel No Pain, then maybe, but I bought to barricade. I just want to draw into my second win. Is my offering and then offering into a second win, and suddenly I may have a good fight. I don't care about drawing Fiend Fire really. Yeah, I don't care about the second Fiend Fire. It's so weird to see this screen and skip though. But I think these cards are all bad. I just skip. Eternal Feather, upgrade now, can do Deep Breath, can do Burning Pact, do Offering, can recall now. If you want to here, then second Retromancer, but I guess White Beast and Ashes will just not be that scared of second Retro, yeah? So I probably do go on the left part. So I just assume that I get like 2 more fires here, which means Eternal Feather is going to be plus 1836 HP already here, and then one rest is 24, and we have another 16 from this. There's no need to be timid, I can upgrade now. What is the upgrade though? Deep Breath, Offering, a Pact. Upgrading Offering does just make the low roll worse, because you know the low roll here is already doing trends into Offering, yeah. So I think we should spread the draws out a little bit. I think we should spread the draws out a little bit. How many Burning Packs? Let's take one. And preferably it's green. So I pick it with the intention to upgrade. Maybe we just do Deep Breath first. Let's just spread out the upgrades here. Let's do Deep Breath first. I mean, 0 cost draw, like how back can it be on 3 energy, you know? We go here, yeah? That would force me into a third elite here. If we go to a 5, so Retro can show up again, but that's fine. Nemesis, so Giant Head is the easiest fight by far, so this fight is already not the good one. Yeah, you can see Seeing Red once again, you're doing nothing. Do I have to Brutality in this fight? Was preferably I don't, because this turn we have Dark Shadow into second win, the wood turn. I could play Demon Form as well, I don't see why on earth I could play Demon Form here. We don't need Brutality here, right? And we do stay in this fight for a while, yeah? I hope that is a true claim. Because next time it could also hit me for 45 already, and it's not even weakened, so storing 24 block immediately is not bad. This is plus 7 basically. I play Brutality now, I lose 1 HP next turn, and I also lose 6 block. And of course I lose 1 HP every other turn. Shackle into second win, yeah? For 24 block, and Bottle Barricade is showing its worth. There's no burn, so I can just start with Deep Breath. Holy. Deep Breath is such a nice card, it's very comfy, you know, it's a good vibes card, the Deep Breath. Especially when you Deep Breath into the Deep Breath, it's a very good vibes. Can I get away with not playing Offering? We only heal 18 here, yeah, so the Offering does lose real HP at the moment. I should probably play the Offering. Yeah, getting out of this like only -6 is okay. I already didn't play the Brutality. Let's not be too greedy here. And let's also be that greedy. If I think I should play, I can Deep Breath again. And now I can Shockwave into second win and the fight safe. Yeah, it's like debuff and then holy. Yeah, burn doesn't matter, yeah, because we have the thing, we have the evolve. Holy. See that? Yeah, you see that? You saw that, right? So now I almost died Nikki in Act 2 for... I don't know how many times I should say I almost died in Act 2, but... this early game is not good. As expected, this early game is not good. I have like no relics and I have no energy. I live though. I live and now... I wouldn't say position that's so easy because the deck is still like, really awkward. And it's fun. This deck is fun. This deck is pretty fun. I just metallicize Fiendfire. And of course the moment we stabilize in the fight, we never take damage with Bottle Barricade. Very important that we advance back the Sundial, so let's do that. I mean, I should keep Blood for convenience. Yes. Probably stop now, it's fine. Next turn we shuffle and also kill. Almost lost? I don't know what you're talking about because I full blocked the knock for 4 turns and it died. Yeah, I saw the knock did 0 damage. The only damage I took in that fight was... Actually, no, it wasn't like... the knock did damage on turn 2. I full block both big hits, but on turn 2 it did deal damage. And then the rest of the damage is from my own cards. Oh, actually it doesn't kill now, so I guess we need to stay for a bit more. Actually, Blood for Blood does kill, but I need to trance into it now. Okay, I did do it, so Sunday on 2. Die. Holy Dreamcatcher, but doesn't do anything. Yeah, garbage. Don't care about second evolve. So here... You can try to... You can be greedy and try to get 2 elites instead of 1, but I think we just get the 1 elite, yeah, it's fine. I go here, recall probably, and then open the upgrade or rest at the end of the act. Upgrading Burning Pack or offering is still very good. I have to key this. Okay, this could not be key, yeah? And then this is when we were in that situation, we could not key this either. Yeah, no. This is a billion block, by the way, with the Bottle Barricade and the Brutality and, you know, all that. But this could not be key, yeah? This is the entire deck in early game, even now. And this is also... Yeah, this was too important. Like, this HP actually would... I would die in the North fight if I didn't have this HP, basically. I know, sad, but what can you do? This is what you pick Black Star for, I see. So you pick the Black Star and you see the clay from the elites, yeah? And now you key some garbage like this one. Or this one. But now I have to key this. Zerk Magnacket, single with the Prompts and 2 months, special load. Oh, too bad. And go here, recall. The Darklings. Fine. Huh? It would not be so fine next turn, but for now it's fine. We are still taking damage, but I have the Blood Pawn, we still have the Eternal Feather and potential rest here, yeah. Brutality Barricade, Power Through, seems pretty clear. I don't see why I would not do the slide. Not playing Barricade in order to save some HP seems like giga delusional, and then not playing Brutality in this fight also seems like kind of delusional. Keep us Sundial. And of course I can refuel HP with this, yeah. Ow! Okay, offering needs to be played again, so it's more damage to my face, but you know, don't worry about it. Of course, you can from this fight, you can clearly see what the top priority here for this deck is, yeah? Is that we must save the Lizard Tail Neck 4, because as long as I have enough HP, I will win. As in, I don't need to add any more output to my deck already has more than enough output. But the setup time does cost a lot of HP, yeah? And then... yeah, Spear and Shield will probably freaking hurt too. So I must get the Lizard Tail Neck 4, and we can probably... go infinite in time in the hard fight or something similar. Oh yeah, I cannot really save this 6, or can I? Trying to save the 6 seems a little bit weird though. I probably should just use the thing, yeah. Probably should just use the thing. I think I will upgrade Feel No Pain now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, now of course we win the fight very easily, but I need to advance Thunder back to 2. Ah, okay, that works then. I just deep breath and then Fiend Fire immediately, and so we don't even need to pay Brutality HP. Die. Former rating world records most successful streak. If you are asking me what the streak I am most happy with, would be there's a 24 rotating, yes. The number is not that big, yeah. But how I played that streak was basically the only one I was like very happy with. I played well for basically the entire streak, like won some giga garbage runs. And then the loss was also the run that was satisfied with, like the loss. Effect run 29 is pretty good. That one's pretty good, but I think I like the 24 rotating more. If I watch the rotating at the time, you also know why I like that. Yeah, the runs there are, you know, quite something. Yeah, the runs there were quite something. I'm unhappy with Silent 27. Well, it ended with a throw because I was not in the right mood. I was in a very bad mental state at that point, I will tell you that. Inspired because in real life I was still happy, but you know, inside the game it was a very, I was in a very weird mood. So that streak was not played very well, even though at the time the number was extremely big for that time standards level play. But yeah, that streak was not played well. Let's just put it that way. It was played badly. I just won every run. The way it was played badly. Near the end of the streak, the start of the streak was played well, and then when the number got too big, like the quality of play just drops every single run, and then I died. So you know, I was never really happy with that streak, like with the quality of play. I was happy with the number, but I wasn't happy with the play and the streak overall. But yeah, the rotating 24 definitely is the one I love the most, for sure. Now here's a bait if you want. I have no idea why you want this bait. Is it a bait? It could be the attack to kill spear and shield with. However, it is an attack. Yeah, let's make that clear. It's an attack. It's a pretty good attack against spear and shield, I'm not gonna lie. Otherwise, we need to exhaust down and block them. I have an evo, so that's not even so slow. We probably just try to block spear and shield, right? Instead of because if it can store one big turn that this body same does its job, yeah. Then I think the spear and shield mostly is under control already with the barricade. Could be wrong. It could be giga delusional because it can still kill one of them and get the fight under control. Considering they hit me for like more than 70 damage. While, you know, if they block for 670 damage, if 70 block or something and hit one of them for 70, then the fight's almost under control. Otherwise, I block 70, they hit me one time, my block is gone and I'm dead. I still don't think it's good though, so I probably should skip. Yeah, imagine picking an attack, like why would you ever pick attacks? Drink this now or toss away explosive and have 2 blood pots, but I think we still need to get the HP here, so probably should drink the blood pot. Of course, not a bad pot to carry into Act 4 with this kind of run. It's also not the best thing. Yeah, just skip. Yeah. Let's try a save, right? And we can rest here. We can fight Retomancer, yeah, let's make that clear. And these guys are hitting you like pretty quickly. We just need to draw like offering into Fiend Fire or something. Like a good Fiend Fire turn that die immediately. Yeah? It doesn't even need to be offering. We can change with like, a lot of things. We have to evolve and the Feel No Pain and like about the barricade and all of that. I'm freaking full HP here. So I guess this is when you should ask is that, are we giga winning when you're going into Act 4? I'm going to invite the winning fight immediately. This time I can block though. This deck is a bit better than the other deck. Not that the fight cannot go wrong, mind you, but you know, I think this deck is a little bit better. But yeah, the question I should ask here is that, am I giga winning in Act 4 or not? If I just preserve my Lizard Tail and then walk into Act 4 with this deck with no other relic support. Because fighting this is a chance that I could lose Tail, yeah? I don't think I would really die ever. Maybe I could. But fighting this is a chance to lose Tail inside Act 3. At the same time, Eternal Feather is healing me 18 and resting is 24. So that's already plus 42 HP, yeah? This is another 16. That's plus 58, like plus 1, 2, 3, another 18. That's plus 76 HP. We have 157 HP to spend in 5 floors. In fact, it's another plus 6 because we had another Burning Blood here. 163 HP to spend in 5 floors. I would never die, I hope. Oh god. Okay, so Demon Form gets played for the first time, yeah? I think Demon Form should be played over Barricade here. I'm not so sure though whether that's true or not. Because the Demon Form does give the Fiendfire a kill. But the Barricade also comes with Hemokinesis, and yes, I will play the Hemo in this fight. And at the same time, playing the Barricade does lead me to maybe have a good power 2 second win turn and we can buy some time. The Demon Form really doesn't do anything until I actually have lethal damage on them, yeah? But the Barricade can do something before I actually get the kill. And this already deals 20 damage. Get 20 damage. Ow! We draw 6 though, so you know, really not too bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. It could be worse. Could be better, it could be worse. But seeing red plays for the first time and Shockwave is down. And we play like 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, we just play quite a bit of HP here, but they die there soon. Evolve is in play already, so I don't break with burn. What is this head no? It's fine, we play deep red and we don't break. Trust. I don't want to shuffle any of these in, yeah? Of course we are still not even dead this turn even if this completely breaks. And this could hit here a couple of times and kill with this, and Ashes is going here. And now energy. Okay, and more deep red. How many burns do I have in here? 5. So okay, so Funeral Pain first is okay, yeah. Dash Echo is okay too. And then I can deep red, because it could overdraw. Ah, chilling, yeah. This is why the Barricade is played, yeah. And now we don't take damage anymore, the fight is over. Okay, I pick myself 1 per turn. I pick myself 1 per turn. My Ashes is killing them, yeah, now. Unless it hit you 4 times and then I'm like a little bit annoyed, but it's not fine. We don't take damage. Oh, good. Yeah, it's fine. So now I just deep breath 1 time, Thunder on 2, and then Fiendfire, and then boom. It's not even that bad. I only lost like what, 36? For Rare Relic and a card reward and a billion gold. Strong. I mean, I don't know what that does, but you know, maybe I can kill Spear and Shield. It's 2 strength. Warcry GG, strongest common. Yeah, the best common in the game. When is this Warcry bad? Can this Warcry be bad? I mean, of course, you can trans into it, but anytime it doesn't happen, it's just good, yeah? Yeah, anytime you don't trans directly into this Warcry, it's just good. And even if you do trans into it, sometimes it's still okay. I'm sure it will cry. Warcry into Deep Breath is not a real combo. You can always Deep Breath first and then Warcry after. Look at memories. I mean, of course we want this potion, but I'm just wondering whether this potion is like good enough to try to keep. But there's still a whole way fight here, and then the thing here, and then we can exchange a new potion of this explosive point. And this HP does matter. Okay, fine. I was try here and I have no energy after, and I'm sad. Otherwise, I could do Barricade into second wind without brutality and store 12 block. Next turn this guy hits me for a bit more than 12 though, so you know. But you know, storing 12 block is not the worst thing, considering the alternative is a pommel strike and then I don't get my 12 block. And the only good thing is that if I pommel into some energy like the Seeing Red or the Deep Red, but Deep Red is already working next turn, it just has to be the Seeing Red. Because offering next turn is good too. So if I don't pommel directly into the Seeing Red, everything's bad. It's just not, right? Let's just play Barricade and second win, yeah. I believe that I don't need brutality here. Holy. Yeah, look at that, it's just beautiful. I did bet first or I pommel first? I could pommel first and then shuffle the pommel back in. I think I pommel first, right? I want to reach. I don't mind drawing pommel again this turn, yeah, with Sun Energy. Do I go cry? Probably yes. I don't care about Feed Fire this turn really. It's a lot of damage. Maybe it's just dead. Is it dead? Like power through Feed Fire here. Put like something like this on top, for example. Power through Feed Fire, how much damage? Because Shockwave Feed Fire is more damage. Shockwave Feed Fire doesn't block enough though, so I get hit. But let's say I power through Feed Fire. We deal 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's not even close to killing. And I'm also not full blocking this turn because Silver Pain is not in play. It's hitting me for 30. So I should Shockwave. Okay, fine. If that's the case, then yeah, this one's a Shockwave, Metallicize, Dark Shackles, Power Through. I don't care about Fin Fire on top. I should put Sentinel on top in case I see the Burning Pack. Okay. Block. I mean, that's what Bottle Barricade is for. I know you play block. Deep breath. Second win or whatever this turn will be nice. Evo is still not in play, and now we have 2 wounds in here. That's fine. 4 wounds now with the deep breath. I mean, you can see from here that the continuously playing deep breath can lead to issues because now we have 4 wounds and the powers are not in place still. So you could stop here and play like 2 defense and then you play an offering or something. But what if you just want the deep breath? Yeah. And that's what shuffling wounds in your deck does to you without the evoke. Yes. That's fine, we can deep breath again. Yeah, the wounds are back, and the wounds are back. Sentinel is not here anymore, but Pain is already here, so we can just Pain it up. Yeah. And now you even get to energy to play like Evo. Which I do want to play, by the way. Now I can second win all this away. Actually, so this guy is already dead. And I don't want to kill it in this cycle to preserve my thing. Oh yeah, all good. So I didn't lose a single HP here, eh? Because I played the maximum block line. Which is great. Oh, that is upgraded and I think it's being picked. Yeah, that's great. The other thing is already kind of my best card in the deck, you know, this second win. I mean, of course, we can line up 2 second wins together and one of them will always go, yeah, but this one is win, you can keep the better one anyway. You still make a small upgrade to your deck. Otherwise, if 2 second wins are spread out, they are just both good. Snake Oil seems extremely powerful, at the same time it can screw me. But it can lead to a Snake Oil Fin Fire or Snake Oil second win turn in Spear and Shield to, you know, just blast them out of the run. Or blast the Ironclad out of the run as well, but... And if we see the Rectomancer here still Ashes, so the Explosive Pulse is usually not needed. This is much better Act 4 potion than this, and that much is clear. Oh yeah, also taking the Overworkers give me enough gold to... You see it, right? Taking the Overworkers actually give me enough gold to buy relics in Act 4, yeah? And now I already heal back all the HP, you know, from the fight. I will enter the boss gauntlet full HP to no fatal, just to get the rare relic and a lot of gold and a cut. I mean, I love all those things. I mean, this is why I will play the thing. Sentinel Deep Press, sure. And Win is here. I want to play it now. I think I don't need to Brutality here, but is that delusional? I'm healing 18, yeah? So I'm healing 24 here, which means I can Brutality for 10 turns. Yeah, this fight would not last 10 turns, right? Come on. This fight would not last 10 turns. Let's be real here. Also, playing Bash is probably better than playing... keeping Bash on top anyway, because exhausting Hemo is probably better. Like barricade here, and then play the Evolve. Play the second win, ignore the... Oh, I can Brutality anyway. Let's Brutality, sure. Brutality, and then second win is. And then play the Bash. This side would never last 10 turns. Holy. See that? I exhaust the attacks, eh? And Blood for Blood is 0 cost and still have Pommel Deep Press infinite. So I can just find this right away. More turns. Xenopain's still not in play, but yeah, it's debuff now. Xenopain's in play now. I do not need to keep the power through a round, so I can just second win this immediately and then we go infinite. Sounds good. Yeah, and of course I never take damage from this guy. Like, we block way too much. Infinite. This infinite is very funny, right? You can see it, right? We're just clawing our way up, yeah? Every card I play, my hand increased by 1, and this also increased by 1. And I just keep going, just keep going. It's dead this turn, by the way. We're infinite immediately. So I can see that even without Dark Embrace, it's not so slow. It's quite fast, in fact. Yeah, I just kill on the one too. And I'm full HP. Weapon could hit some pretty good things. The offering here is nice. The burning pack is very nice. I guess that's kind of it. The chance is okay, and power 2 second win here is okay. Of course, all of these are bad, but I cannot control them. A barricade, yes, that's exactly what I need. Yes, thank you, a barricade. Okay, offering plus, not bad at all. Offering plus is one of the best upgrades in this deck. Weak potion, no chance, right? We already have red mask and double shockwave. They can work as Sphere and Shield because then we can apply weakness. Actually, apply weakness to them. I think this potion is better anyway. Yeah. Full HP, so now we can choose. I think pack happens before Final Pain. You could convince me that Final Pain is better than pack for the boss count, but I think pack is better anyway. Yeah, probably just do pack upgrade and Act 4 I can do Final Pain upgrade. I think Final Pain over Trance probably still. You can also claim this Evo where I think the Final Pain upgrade should be stronger. But for now, I think pack is slightly better. Let's do pack. Oh, that's kind of rude, but it's fine. It's expected path for the cost for this deck, yeah? So we're just going to get hit in the face for the opening turns. Hopefully I don't lose a tail in the boss gauntlet, because 24 is quite a lot of damage. And yes, we do need to play Evolve here. So I'm taking the full 24. Like, it's the worst opener, of course, because the... First of all, I draw one less card next turn, and secondly, this hit is bigger than the other hit. And multi-hit this turn is only 18. So we take 6 more damage and also lose one draw for no good reason, really. And the second fight is not that easy either. If we leave this fight with too low HP and there's no like pentagram or whatever to recover, yeah. Oh yeah, Brutality in this fight should be played, so I play Evo Brutality and take 24. Hopefully you don't lose too much more after this. It's giving me 1 turn to store block with this. Probably draw into some power, so it actually goes here, it's bad. Oh, that is extremely terrible. I guess 3 cards next turn is not that bad. We do store 21 block with Squid Gun, so it's not the worst, but it's not the best because offering next turn will be empty. But not playing this block is nonsense, so we will play all the blocks. Probably it doesn't do a turn deep holy. Try. Pommel here can lead to some very annoying situations. So I could just not pommel and play second wind boomer instead, for example. But if I pommel into like a Funeral Pain here, or I guess only the Funeral Pain, yeah, or the offering is also bad. If I just play the second wind into the boomer, it goes to, it's like 8, right? Right, no, 8 is 10, so it's 11. 11 a block, 4 plus 2, so I go to 4 block store only and no powers in play, but I have full control of the clock. And no drawdown next turn, so I do see full 6 cards and burning packs and no can line up. Offering plus is still here. I think I should not be playing Pommel, yeah. I was playing, yeah, pommeling here into the Funeral Pain. Suddenly this fight is a little bit annoying. Or the offering. If I don't draw into either of these or the burning pack, I guess the bluff for, yeah, bluff of is fine. Bluff of doesn't get exhausted. But yeah, I think I should just second wind. I can also ignore the pommel and just Fiend Fire. Like second wind into Fiend Fire is fine. We exhaust 2 attacks. It does make the loop a little bit more annoying though. But we can still, I mean, instead of playing pommel once every 2 cards, we just don't play the pommel. So you deep breath, buff for blood, deep breath, buff for blood. It's still quite a lot of damage. And we have 2 strength base. Demon form probably will be exhausted. Because I don't really want to draw these cards. It's only the pommel I want to redraw. This I don't even care about. Can die. Only storing 4 blocks though. Pommel into the demon form, so it wouldn't have been anything bad. I do think I should play offering here considering Funeral Pain is not in my hand, so we lose 6 more. And now we are fine. Of course we are fine, we are infinite at next turn. Or even this turn, I don't know. I could even play the demon form here to... Did I play a demon form? I probably should, right? I don't care about armor these, yeah? So we can power 2 and then second wind. Can play Metallic Side as well, I don't care about that. I just second wind and save 4 cards for next turn and then we go. Okay, now I'm losing 1 HP per turn, so we're better to end this guy quickly, yeah? He will never damage me again. The only damage I take from here is for my own brutality. Hopefully you can end him in like a couple of turns. Yeah, second win, and next one we're infinite. That doesn't... That's like bad clock though. Is it 1 card next turn with the clock? Ah, that's so annoying. If I trance here... I guess if the only card I need to save is a deep breath, but then I don't even have power 2 second wind for block. Oh, that's so annoying. It just cost me 1 damage, yeah? Because I cannot prop the clock here nicely and say I play like some stupid line like defend second wind or something. It's not that stupid to be honest. Yeah, like, what about just defend second wind? I need the clock to actually deal damage. Otherwise I take 1 more from brutality and that's unacceptable. We have evolve, so this is extra defense doesn't really cost me anything and we are still infinite this turn. I shouldn't have exhausted that card, but it's fine. It's already split, but we can kill it next turn here. Now the problem is that the second wins are not playable. The second win is not actually playable. That's fine. With Tarot cards I should be able to kill it next turn still with 1. I just have break. I could break. Really, I like to break though. Okay, didn't break. And we do need the advanced thunder to 2, yeah? Okay, now we kill. So 51 HP per second fight usually is enough, but sometimes it's not. Hopefully it is. With the bottle barricade, the moment we are stabilized, yeah, the moment we stabilize, we do not lose HP except from brutality. So we just need to stabilize with maybe like 10 HP left or something. That's always enough time because we have infinite damage. Hopefully they don't lose too much while setting up. Don't know what fight is better because this fight is a harder debuff, but at the same time I play like a billion powers. Do I want Thunder Energy now or not? Because I can get it if I play defense first into the thing. Every other card is a power, yeah. So if I start with a deep breath, I don't get energy. If I play a defense first and deep breath, I get 1 energy after I play the powers because I'm playing all powers. Play something. Otherwise, I can choose to take 24 and then just draw these cards. I think I should get my energy now and block 6 at least. So defend deep breath and then see, yeah. Okay. 10 plus is fine. I don't think I should play Palm with this defense plus. Okay, deep breath. Oh good, we're chilling. What am I playing here? What am I putting on top? I could put like this on top, for example. I could play it right now and then Shockwave Strip Artifact as well, and I can weaken here and Dash go block 1 time. Probably stronger. So we just put a random thing on top like Bash or something. I guess Boomer on top is better if I Fiend Fire next hand. Okay, fine. Bash supplies vulnerable, I don't care about vulnerable. Shockwave is already doing 5 vulnerable on them. Yeah. Waves here, and then power through. You can armor the power through, but I think I just exhaust the armor now. In the second win. And we store this barricade block. The fight should be stable now with the entire next turn at full block, and then Dark Shackle full blocks on turn. Yeah, you can Shockwave here. You can also just not Shockwave, but I guess if I draw Offering, then I do just Offering and then Shockwave Fiend Fire now. If I only exhaust 1 card like this, I don't care. I think that's good enough. We do have Evo and Feel No Pain. Not in play yet, and Deep Breath, but Deep Breath is not. It's optional, so I guess we just Blood for Blood here and then Fiend Fire this anyway. I for upgrade is Feel No Pain, yeah? I for upgrade is Feel No Pain for sure. And we are stabilized, so Lizard Tail is preserved, very good. Holy. With that? Saw that, right? Yeah, I saw it too. Vitality size, yeah, don't care, just second win now and then we are infinite next turn. Oh good. And honestly, this actually started from the Colosseum, yeah? Imagine not taking the risk in Act 2 and then your bell is like what, Smooth Stone, Period, Lizard Tail, and you don't have Bottle Barricade. You don't have Ashes. And you want to actually also like, very poor. Like this one right now looks like it's really strong, right? But imagine you enter Act 3 with like 3 less relics because you didn't go left. You didn't take the risk in Act 2. Like how terrible is that? It's pretty freaking unplayable because the Ashes will kill the Darklings and whatnot. And without Bottle Barricade, you are taking cheap like every single fight. Yeah, you might get the clay. You might get the clay. But the early Act 3 part is going to be pretty miserable. That's a good thing I did take the risk, yeah, to make like, you know, because I do see that the situation was not going to be very good if I break boss relic again. Infinite. I can second win all this now, and we already have the thing. You can keep the power through in there if you want for fun. Why not? Also pack another attack before doing that, but you know, this will be poor. HP loss from the brutality here doesn't matter, yeah, because we already full heal with Eternal Feather, so I can just kill this now with one. I killed one turn earlier for fun. I have no reason to really do that, but I did it anyway. Infinite. Second win the whole thing. And we have the double deep breath, so you can control the Thunder perfectly, yeah, whenever you want. Because this just shuffle Thunder without dealing damage. It's kill, so you know, shuffle twice first. Now it kill. With the result on full HP, Act 4 is favorable, but not guaranteed, because Spear and Shield can actually like destroy this deck if it draws like the worst thing of all time. So hopefully if we don't draw the worst thing of all time, then we're good. But the Spear and Shield can absolutely destroy this deck if we draw badly. I think Field of Pain is still better than Evolve though, so let's do Field of Pain upgrade. With the Barricade Bottle as well, because you can even do one big Field of Pain Fiend Fire turn. I mean, that's pretty good, so we do that. You can be big, but yeah, let's mirror the Offering Plus, you know, it's kind of good. You can also mirror the Field of Pain, but I think the Offering Plus is slightly stronger, yeah. I think. I'm claiming that the Offering Plus is better than Field of Pain Plus in Act 4. Whether that's true or not, who knows? Yeah, Offering Plus. And then remove. What's kind of this deck? Yeah, Bash time is over now. We have no use for Bash. We don't even have. I guess we can technically claim that Bash can strip artifacts against Dark Shackle, the hard second cycle or something, but I don't think that ever comes up. At the same time, the Boomer does like nothing, no? Why don't we just keep the Bash and to piss off the Bash like removers? I think they're equally bad. Yeah, they are both like terrible. They don't do anything. The Bash and the Boomer both they don't do anything. The Bash I can think of some scenarios where the Bash plays over the Boomer. It's pretty hard to find a scenario that it can do anything relevant. Yeah, Bash even turns around and Spear and Shield too. Yeah, I mean the Bash, you can imagine some scenario where this is relevant, but this is like, how on earth does this play ever? We are not going to freaking play Demon Form, I will tell you that much. So well, you need to kill one of them first, and if you kill one of them with Bottle Barricade, then the fight is over. So the Smoke Bomb almost is never worse than Spear and Shield. Because after you kill one of them, usually you just win the fight, and so you just see another relic. And you have a different potion as well into the hard fight. Ah yeah, remove the Boomer. Hemo is still good, the Hemo buff, but sometimes can have enough damage single target to kill with the Fiend Fire on one of them. Should I have done that actually? Oh, that's too late. I already played the cards, but I'm thinking about like XecnaR now. Maybe I should have thought about that before playing the thing, because then the Fiend Fire would deal. It's not enough damage still to kill this, right? It's like 15 times. Oh, actually, it would be, and now I'm 2 off. Ah. Right. If I didn't play Brutality, Fiend Fire kills here immediately. And now I'm 2 damage off. How did this happen? Can anyone explain how this happened? That I could be 2 damage off here now. Truly a mystery, right? I have no idea how that would happen, you know. Sometimes the game just takes away your damage for no reason. But okay, easy XecnaR into one shot on number. XecnaR in the hard fight is fairly worthless. XecnaR in the hard fight is fairly worthless. I only have 2 energy, yeah? So I cannot trust that the XecnaR will allow me to play like some Pommel Strike, or some Bloodful Bat, or some Hemokinesis before the Fiend Fire to have the leftover damage. I could run the Offering, huh? And Offering, as long as it doesn't cost 3, we can do it just fine. And this is the only fight XecnaR plays, and we know that we see another potion. Okay. Yeah, chilling, no problem. You can even play Barricade, holy crap. See, that's why I play Brutality. I know this could happen. Yeah, trust. So now what? I mean, Barricade I want to play. I do need to make a lot of hand space though. This we draw a lot this hand, we also have a lot of energy. Probably just Barricade, seeing red and deep red first and see. Okay, more deep red, so we just shuffle in the other deep red and get 2 energy more, yeah. Oh, it might not even have to play offering, holy crap. And if you're no pain? Haha, if you're no pain. Yeah, okay, we win the fight immediately. Very good. Yeah, okay, fight's over. Yeah, we are almost full HP. We're not going to be full HP, but we are almost full HP, and that's good enough. Almost. Not quite full HP, but we're almost full. Actually, if I shockwave in fight, does this thing die or not? Either way, we're not taking damage after this turn, so it's only taking 1 per turn from Brutality. That way it's worth to play though. And yeah, if we fin fight this now, it's 18 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 is 144. It's actually 21, yeah? 21 times 8. I mean, that seems a lethal. It's 173, but this thing also exhausts. But yeah, this is 21 times 8 plus 3, yeah? So this guy's dead. Goodbye. You could even train before, but you know, it's not needed. This guy's already dead. And of course we have Barricade, so we never take damage anymore. Except Brutality, I'm losing 1 per turn, so we need to end this fight quickly. Every turn we stay here and lose 1 HP. They do need to you know, end this guy. Ah, that's what the boomer is for. Okay, I see. Right. Yeah, that is actually what the boomer is for, because the only attack left in my deck is like these things. Right. Also, yeah, I didn't need to play Brutality because the draw was actually too good. So playing Brutality first was still bad, because actually the draw was way too good. I don't even play Demon Form now, because exhausting down the Infinite is probably just better. I think we just exhaust out the Infinite, yeah? It's like Ashes damage as well. Maybe we can kill in 2 turns. Ideally we kill this turn, but I don't think we can without playing the other offering. Maybe I'm wrong though. Hopefully I'm wrong. Actually I'm wrong. This turn definitely is Infinite. What am I even talking about? We're like beyond Infinite here. This is 1 cost though, but Thunder is good enough, yeah? Yeah. We're just there. Infinite. And now we can deal damage with Pommel. So we enter the heart with 79, missing 2 HP. I'm missing 2 HP here, and 2 HP is quite bad. I think it's over, guys. We don't enter the heart with full. Yeah, I think it's over. Holy, the bash for finishing blow. Die. This is a garbage, so we skip. It is really hard to die here, but hopefully I don't figure out a way, yeah? I will tell you right now, it's extremely hard to die from this point, but hopefully I don't figure out a way to die somehow. Okay, we start with offering, of course. There's nothing else to do. Okay, Evo is here, second offering is here. Buff about 0 cost immediately. Without the I will play. Barricade of course play. Just play. This is always play as well. Now we can offering again. Ow. Okay, Philippines here. Red is here. Keep drawing. Go for blood. I'll retrans, it's fine. Can Demon Form as well if you want to. Yeah, why not? Shockwave and then you can Demon Form to second win. Not that you need the Demon Form per se. In fact, playing Demon Form here is just bad, yeah, but I kind of want to play Demon Form. Demon Form. Yeah, playing Demon Form there simply is just terrible. It serves no purpose, because the moment you are exhausting now, you are infinite. It saves time, it saves time. Let's go, we will get Rescue. We have another offering. Actually, no, there's no offering anymore, but we have the Brutality and the Hemo. You can play Hemo as well. Evo's in play. Let's start with this first because we have Evo, so it could overdraw if I burning pack first. I could draw into Void and it cannot play a Shockwave, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. This is a pretty good turn to second win. I still have Pommel, Deep Breath, so exhausting one Deep Breath is okay. So I could just play like Metallicize and Liquid Memories back to second win and I win immediately. I mean, I kind of like winning immediately, guys. That sounds good, winning immediately. Everything near me, I would say winning immediately is good. We don't actually need to be infinite here. You can see we giga output this thing. Now that I exhausted the power through, though, I probably do need to actually be infinite. Because I cannot generate block forever, but I could have just kept the power 2 and we do power 2 second win. This is just fine, this is not just fine. We win now. Yes, second win is away. Hemo, Blood, Fire, and not. And then we get into Red Scout range. We have no more block here. The block in the deck is all gone. So we cannot actually gain block here, but for some reason I think that it will not be a problem. That I don't have block. Yeah, I just have this feeling, you know, that we don't need to block here anymore. Cannot tell you why though, you know, I think we cannot block. I don't think we need to block anymore on this board. Well, okay, fine, we have a block potion, we can also second win one more time. Of course, you can see this loop is insanely high damage. It's just, we play 5 cards, it max out. And it dies next turn. I mean, it happened exactly as I said, right? Is that we walk into Act 4, probably I just win the fight instantly. Yeah? That's what happened. I went to Act 4 and I win both fights instantly. But the early game was very dubious, which I also tell you that the early game is dangerous because I had no relics. But then I survived the early game and went to Act 4 and I win. Cool. And also, yeah, I get to see the very unusual Colosseum fight. Yeah, we are playing the Ironclad and somehow on turn 4 the Norm is full HP, but I'm not dead. Which is kind of cool. And they're definitely kind of cool, that playing line. And you see, like, Pommel strike Hemokinesis and they choose to play Metallicize as a Norm. Just block, you know, like, what can they not do, really? Just block the draw. Yes, next stream, well, I don't know, so, you know. If I wake up badly, if I sleep badly, I will just not stream, yeah? But preferably I do stream tomorrow. I don't know, yeah, I could just like sleep like garbage and of course I will not stream. In fact, I was planning to kind of sync the 25th run with like the new year, you know. It's like early morning in my time zone, yeah. Like January 1st. That was the original plan, so that it's dubious to people whether if it is the new world record, whether it would be in 2025 or 2026. Unfortunately, I slept like crap the other day. Yeah, I slept like complete crap the other day, so I didn't stream. And now the thing doesn't happen anymore. So you know. So if the record happens, it will be in 2026, yeah. Oh yeah, like here. And at the end of the day, took like what, 8 damage. I didn't even take damage in the North fight. We only took damage on turn 2 a little bit. It didn't record the... Actually, no. Yeah, the power through in the... yeah, the skill pot power through in the first fight also matter here. Like we were very tight on HP. And we were extremely tight on HP entering this. Why is this record? I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't die. Like next run, that would be a bummer. 2 runs from now would also be a bummer to die. So hopefully at least it gets to 25. But I hope, of course, the goal is at least 28. So we'll see. I already picked the thing. You can, if you want, you can hindsight Black Star. And why not? Let's hindsight Black Star. Long relic bar, yeah. And we know that we get 4 elites here. I mean, again, I don't... That's probably still good, though. It's still the same. Oh yeah, this one also showcased to you, like, Deep Breath Sundial were pretty cool, right? It's like 3 energy, but suddenly have 2 Deep Breaths, and it doesn't feel like we're on 3 energy, even though we are. After I see the second Deep Breath, it really doesn't feel like the deck is on 3 energy. We just get Sundial, like, a billion times. Even before Infinite. It's pretty good. And here's a garbage. I can still pick. I think his potion is gone by now, I'm not sure. Let's pretend that it's gone. Yeah, remove clip. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's the same, it's the same. I picked this last time. I think I would still pick it again. Yeah, this is still skip. No reason. Go here. Oh, maybe I still key clay because the Black Star only gives common relics. Actually, not really, because the uncommon relic from the... What was uncommon from the bell? But yeah, maybe we key that here. Yeah, probably that's the thing, right? To key uncommon from the bell. Yeah, the white beast. And now I get the clay. Look at this. Holy clay. Not that the clay did much, it would have blocked a lot, but it didn't read better in the end game. It just dies. They really didn't do that much in the end game. We were a bit too strong when we went to Act 4. I'm quite sure. With the power of hindsight, we know this is all workers or what? Holy hindsight. Oh yeah, second win still pick. I mean, I don't have white beast this time. For 47 potion bell is a bit late. Do get a potion, no? What is potions doing much? What is this? I probably should go here. We don't have no idea what this event would have been. Always madness. I mean, this is big and strong, though. You look at this, big and strong. Otherwise, you're gonna be small and set. One set. I just want to see the Act 4 relics here. Of course, you would also... maybe you would go into this part. With the Black Star, you do go to 4 elite, but I wonder what the question mark was this fight ended the Act. Because with the Black Star situation, without the White Beast and the Eternal Fate healing, the workers are not even safe, you know. They're probably not even fighting the workers in the first place. They should take the whole way fight. Because I'm not going to play the fight, so we never know. The mirror, this time I don't have offering plus for some reason. That's fine, still good. Offering minus, still good. Since we get the potion, and we get another potion. I'll just ignore this. Yeah, probably. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to play the fight. Yeah, okay, there's that nothing. I mean, the relic bag is of course quite a bit better with the black star, with the self-forming clay, and then like the potion bell, and like maybe the heavy flower also improves a little bit. But in Act 3 you are weaker, and Act 3 is a more dangerous part anyway in the run for the most part. So the bell also gives me like Retromancer insurance immediately. That was pretty good. Also, it's never getting to page 2 anyway, so it's meaningless, you know. Take a black star. Okay. Yeah, transform 2 wins again, you know. Take transform 2, go infinite. Ignore whatever happened in Act 2, yeah? Like, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything? No, that's good, that's good. I don't really want Tail to ever do anything. If I see the Tail and it never does anything, it means the run is great. It means I win. Yeah, it is very good insurance. Like, basically, when you walk into Act 4 with a deck like this with Lisa Tail, you know you basically never lose. Because as long as you have a few turns, yeah, you win every single fight. And what does this relic do? It gives you a few turns when you draw like the worst thing ever. Which is great. Because it just makes sure that what I do here I can never lose. Brutality? I mean, brutality is just good though. I can show you the brutality stats. I already know brutality is a giga rare, at least for when I pick it. Can go pretty far, like 3 years, 3 full years. Like what card win rate? Where's brutality? So it should be pretty high. Or is it not high? Is it like so low like here? Hey, where is brutality? Actually it should do sample size 10. Yeah, like pretty good, right? 88%. And that's 3 years, huh? If you go back, this is when maybe I still pick it in dubious spot. So nowadays they pick this a lot less. I only pick it when it's good. So nowadays the stat is a little bit fake, even though it's higher. If you go, I'm pretty sure if you go to 2024, this becomes 100%. But this is the more kind of real win rate, yeah? Because this is when I still pick brutality randomly. No, not just when it's good. I would just like pick brutality from early Act 1 and then it's in my deck. Like here is when I pick it only when it's good, like around this time. Yeah, and suddenly like, you can see the win rate jumps way up, yeah. But this is when around when I started picking brutality only when I think it's good in my deck. Not as a blind rare card like the Impervious or some Reaper or whatever. And of course, when you pick the rare card only when it's good, you can see, like, for example, here. Look at this Berserk, like 100%. So this Silver Soul, yeah, 100%. These are not good cards, you know, but you know, if you know when they are good, then they perform. And you evaluate brutality in pick screen, it's essentially just to think about how many turns your fight tends to go. And how are you winning the fight? Like, let's actually that is the more relevant thing to think about. Like, how are you winning the fight? It's not just how many turns, but how are you actually winning. Because if the way you are winning is that you need to hand fill all discounts of blood for blood or to exhaust down, then the brutality is positive. If you're not drawing like crazy, if you're drawing with triple offering, dark embrace, whatever, and the brutality is outclassed, yeah. But if you actually don't have energy to play Pommel Strike or Burning Pact, or you don't have enough like offering or dark embrace, whatever, brutality is just there for you to be zero cost draw. It's essentially an exhaust acceleration. It gives you a bigger hand to exhaust with Fiend Fire or Second Wind while not having to spend energy in the future turn, because that kind of manual exhaust, it costs you a lot of energy, you know, without the offering and such. Like Burning Pact is a very expensive card, yeah. And then Pommel Strike is also not very cheap either. It's like 1 cost, but it draws 2 and then maybe chain it with some other Pommel Strike. And you need to play some Shockwave, some Funeral Pain to support yourselves in the meantime as well. And it fits the description here in this run and in the previous run as well. But you just need something that the hand feels good in the first place. Yeah? And this one has an additional benefit that we have the Blood for Blood to, you know, deal damage in Act 2. Pretty good. I didn't take this Blood for Blood at least, otherwise we are like giga dead in these floors. Holy crap. Not that the Blood for Blood did very good. We did top deck, but at the end of the day, it still finished the fights. It was still the finishing blow. 0 cost damage. The feed fight did not do enough on its own. I need the Blood for Blood damage at some point. Just top deck like every single fight here, so it was a little bit annoying. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's kind of just fine. I mean, you see the effect, it cannot be so bad though. 0 cost draw. Compared to like Machine Learning or Tools of Trade, those are already good cards. Yeah? And this is just better than Machine Learning by a lot. This is like so much better than Machine Learning, and Machine Learning is already a fine card. It's comparable to Tools, I would say, because the Tools of Trade enables you to do like a lot of other things. This also enables you to do some things, but at the same time you lose HP. This guy is just fine. If you are too dependent on front load though, if your entire game plan is you need to front load the enemy or you die, then this card is not so good. Because it stops you from drawing into your front load in the first place. Like your damage cards, like some Carnage, some Immolate. If your fights are slower, you need to second win your way down, you need to two-win your way down very slowly. Which seems a little bit counterintuitive, because you would think that because you lose on HP your fight, you don't want fights to go long. But this guy's only really good when your fights are going a bit long, you know, like 4 or 5 turns or something until you win. It's not that long. Your fight is going 20 turns and probably don't pick Vitality. Yeah? But you just need a little bit of acceleration to win the fight, and maybe 5 or 6 turns, then this card's great. It's like just worth the HP cost. And you can see like, all these fights is the same. You know, it's like 6 turns and 4 turns, you know, like 5 turns and 7 turns and 5 turns. Every single fight we're in around this range. Every single fight with this thing is around this range. It's like 5 to around 4 to 7 turns. Yeah, like 7 here and also 6, and here is like 3 and also 6. And in this fight with potions, we sped up by 1 full turn, essentially. And if your fight is in this kind of duration, with the plan being exhausting down, then Brutality is just positive. For the most part. You can see it right here. Like all the fights last around the same turns. Yeah, streaming does make you, when you're talking while playing, it actually makes it run a lot slower. Even when I think this much, normally I don't even think this much when I play offline. But if I'm playing the game off stream, and I also try to think very carefully about my runs, it doesn't really last more than 2 hours. When I was sampling off stream, you know, I play really carefully. Like a couple of years ago, it was even slower at the game. I don't even get a single run that's 2 hours, even when I was thinking a lot. Talking just makes you... Talking just is like a lot of time. Before you know it, it's already like, you know, walking to here 2 hours. Talking to it improves play? I mean, sure, right? It gives you time to double check, and as long as you are not taking too long, that your decisions get muddy, then of course the double checking your thoughts in your head is good. Saying your thoughts out loud is basically double checking at the same time. It's not such a significant improvement, but it's definitely an improvement. Because I know roughly my win rate off stream is not so different from this. It's not really different from this, even though I play like 3 times faster or something. Because also another thing is you can know, if you're good enough, you also know when to slow down. You don't need to go like snail pace every single floor, you know. But there are some floors where I should definitely think a little bit. For example, here, I play the wrong line, I'm dead. Instead, I lose 8 HP and I get 2 relics. So, you know, this is a flaw that maybe you should like slow down a little bit and then think. You can speed up every other floor, it's okay. Like all these floors don't matter. This floor should slow down. And if you just choose the correct floor to slow down, then you gain a lot of percentage. You also win a lot more. Easier said than done though, because you need to be good in the first place to know when it's important to think, yeah. You don't need to think every single floor to win every run. It's not needed. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as always. See you.